back. I was live some hours ago, if anybody remembers, if anybody was there. Let me know if you guys can hear me good in the chat. About to get started here. Quick little update before the market opens in like 45 minutes. Gonna go over some things, check out the market, but I had some issues starting the stream. Don't mind though, yeah, I had some issues just kind of starting the stream. Let me know if you guys can hear me. And yo, maybe some of you guys are on this morning. Saw what went down this morning. I did jump on public. I knew I was gonna send a signal low key. Low key, I knew I was gonna send a signal this morning, so that's why I jumped on public. If you're in the inner circle, you got the signal, all right? I sent the signal last night. I streamed 14 hours ago. I sent a signal after that stream. And then streamed 5 hours ago. If anybody saw 5 hours ago, it was a pretty spicy one. What's good? What's good? Who was on this morning? What's good? What's good? I barely slept today. I'm a little tired. Who saw this morning? This morning was pretty intense, needless to say. Still holding this position. I entered this one this morning. And then I added to it when I started to see like price was kind of trying to come back. Like I added to it. And when I added to it, I moved my stop loss up a bit. Like originally my stop loss was right at the low. And then like after like this candle here, I started to add to this position more when I started to see like this thing looks like it's gonna come back up. There was a 30-minute. We got like there was signs. Like there was a sign here for buyers. And then market went down. There was a couple signs there. You can see some rejections that ended up happening. I was buying around 4805, 4800. Decent trade for one lot. If this opens up bullish, it could go to like, it could be a pretty decent trade. It could be like a $3,000+ trade if this breaks up, but at this point it's like break even for me on this position. But you can see those 30-minute rejections that came in. This one, that's where I started buying. That's when I sent the signal. Next candle dumped, and then we got more rejection. 1 hour ended up closing bullish. When I saw that 1 hour flip, like I was like taking a nap, like half asleep because I was tired. I was like, this thing's gonna go up. When I saw the 1 hour close bullish. But I broke that down. Like I was going over it, hours ago. 5 hours ago, streamed 5 hours ago. We were on for 2 hours and 40. So we streamed 8 hours ago, but started 8 hours ago. We were on for 2 hours and 46 minutes. We're on for a while. Market held that zone. I was saying there was a point where I was saying this 5-minute low is crucial. If it holds the 5-minute low. Crazy enough, like it comes back into the low and it still ended up holding the low that I was talking about. Yeah, at the time it didn't look, there's moments it didn't look like the best, but like when, I mean, you look at like strategy, just strategy. It's just strategy. We could say I got in early. Could have done like early, still caught the move. like early drawdown, anchoring yourself. So it's really about like anchoring your positions, knowing where your stop loss should be. And even in those situations where it's like, oh, I could have got a better entry, still understanding like the structure. Because look at where I put my stop loss on this trade. 47.88. So at that point, it's like, to put a stop loss there, it's like you could have either attempted like buys before that. Like imagine you're buying on this candle and you put too small of a stop loss. All right. So what is putting a stop loss where I put it? Like why do I put my stop losses in the places I do? So it gives me the ability to just say, okay, I'm just gonna take this one trade or this one setup and see if the move happens. We still held 4,800, $4,800, y'all, 4,800. I think I've sent a bunch of trade, well, not a bunch, but a handful around 4,800. Gold buy, 48.05, 4,800. Could have been, should have done a $10 area. I thought of it after and I was like, should have done a 47.95. Could have even done realistically, like the same setup could have been entered with different zones. Like I entered 48.05, 4,800 area. My stop loss was in a place where if that stop loss got hit, it means, okay, there's no really re-entry. You know, it's like, because like if you think about this same stop loss, you could have had you could have done, this signal could have been 4,800, 47.95, or 4,800, 47.90. Overall, 4,800 held. So overall, that price still holds. Like you get action around the price, you get wicks underneath it, and then you get a candlestick closing bullish above it. Overall, that price. This is why I talk a lot about price. If you've been in the sessions, I talk a lot about price, whole numbers, concepts. You guys can see how we held, like I was saying, when we came into like even last week I was talking about 4,800 if we can hold, and like basically if you look at last week, some of the same stuff happened like you saw this morning. Hopefully you guys caught the trade. Let me know if you guys, I sent 2 trades today. I even took them both live. I took like both of them live. Like if you're on London session, I took the trade live. If you're on New York session, I took a trade live and then I sent a signal if you're in the inner circle. So I took these trades live and sent them as signals. All right. Enough said. Enough said. It looks like New York, like there was a reversal. I was like, I was a bit too tired. Like if I started streaming at 7 in the morning or 6 in the morning, it would have been different. Might have caught the buy. Might have not even caught this buy. Might have caught there. Like there's 3 trades you could have taken this morning based off of the things I teach. There's three entries you could have caught. I caught one of them, as you can see. I sent one of them out, took it live. So there's 3 entries And it depends on like how much time you're on the chart for. What is going on right now? Bump, bump, bump. Hopefully you guys got some trades. I didn't even look at the chats or anything yet. Bump, 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 bump. I didn't even look at anything today. Just been trying to look at the charts. $4,800, 4,800. You know. I don't know if anybody posted anything here. Someone went from. I see some stuff in the chat. Hopefully you guys caught some trades. When in doubt, y'all. I told y'all don't count it out yet. Some people were asking about stop loss earlier and this while the trade was active, and I was like, don't count it out, you know. Don't count it. I told y'all don't count me out. Maybe some of you guys caught it. A couple of people posted, not that much. Yeah, I started with 100 this morning. Now it's 650. That's like, you gotta think that's a pretty big increase, like in terms of percentage. Like sometimes the amount might be like, okay, it's a lot to do in a day in terms of percentage. Like not every day has to be duplicated like that, like results like that. When you go from like 100 to 650 in a day, you don't always, no, it wasn't a don't wait on me. I sent signal too. It wasn't even a don't wait on me. I literally sent signals. Took the trade live on stream. It wasn't even a don't wait on me. Wasn't even a don't wait on me. Yeah, and like your goal in trading, like it's not always to even duplicate days like that. Like I would even like on day, like when I do stuff like that, I usually withdraw and then start over. I broke down a lot yesterday, like in the moments, like when I'm breaking something down in London session, or like if you look at behavior, it's all about behavior. Like, look at what happened last Sunday. So you got to take it from my point of view. Every single Sunday when I wake up, I have people messaging me, what's gold going to do when the market opens? Are we buying? Are we selling? So just from my point of view, I have enough information to be like, like a lot of traders just from where I'm at are interested in what the market's doing when it opens, right? They want to buy or they want to sell. So same thing happened last Sunday. The market dumped when it opened, rallied up all week. It's just understanding behavior. Like if there's a clear setup, because like what's the setup on gold coming into the week, right? I even took a screen. I forgot to post this, but let me show you this screenshot. For example, this, I forgot to post this, but this is the setup. Oh, come on. That every trader's seeing. Right? Coming into the week. That's there. Right? Like, that's clear. Now, in trading, things don't happen usually as clear as they might seem, like the setup could seem on the chart. If you were in the inner circle session, I went over this. Before the market opened, if you're in the inner circle, Sunday, before the market opened, I did an inner circle session. And I said, like, this could wick down and then end up coming back and closing inside. It's just understanding candle behavior when, or just market behavior when there's a setup here. This is there. So if the market dumps, it doesn't have to, let's say invalidate the fact that something could still be there. Like it's like still thinking in the same essence that that's still going to be existing. Price could reclaim, recover. Like you look at what happened last Sunday. Market dumped on open. So you take like where the market is before it opens. And you're like, oh, if the same thing happens, then it'll come down to like 47.50. And then it'll rebound, recover. It'll end up reclaiming 4,800. And this could still happen, but after something else happens, right? Like the market dumped, it reclaimed, recovered. The same thing happened last Sunday. So your job's not to trick yourself too many times. Like if you, some of you guys, like, because when I got on yesterday, everybody wanted sells. Especially in London session. When I got on London session, everybody wanted sells. Everybody was asking about sells. Are we dumping? Are we going down? I took buys on London session. Notice that. I jumped on and mostly everybody was asking about sells. So the market tricked a lot of people like it did last week. And I was already prepared for that. I was like, it's really like strategy is also about how you think too. It's just thinking too. Like thinking about what you're doing even. Because like at that point, I'm one step ahead of like what I need to be doing. Or if this happens, I'll do this. If A happens, I'll do B. So like last Sunday, the market tricked everyone. Gold dumped on the open. If you go look at what I posted in Telegram, I shared this before the market opened. I said last Sunday gold opened and it dumped hard, extremely bearish, broke below 4,700. So just as you asked, how did you know gold was going to go below 4,800? Well, I just took what happened last week and replicated it. Behavior. That's all. Everyone thought it was over. Then what happened? Full recovery. So this is why you don't panic on the open. This is why you don't trade off of emotion. Let the market show you its hand first. Last week, dumped. Goes up. Retraces. Pumps up. The same thing's actually happened 3-4 weeks in a row now. Actually, almost 5 weeks in 4 to 5 weeks in a row. This is the 5th week. The same thing's happened 5 weeks. So you might like, if you're asking now, how was I prepared for this now? It's because I looked at what's happened the last 5 weeks too. Like, how are you prepared for this? Well, look at what happened last Sunday. You know, every trader is gonna see this. If you know enough, you're gonna see this on the chart, right? If you know enough about trading, if you have enough experience, you're gonna see this on the chart. If you're a new trader, maybe not. But if you're somewhat experienced, you're gonna see this, right? So are millions of other traders. Weekend, you got to think about what happened. Like, there could have been buys here. You have stop losses underneath here. You have stop losses underneath here. So same thing here. Same thing. Like, you have stop losses all underneath here, right? Now look at this screenshot. I forgot to post this, but I saved this like on my computer. I forgot to post this after this. So every trader is gonna see this, but in reality, things like this are gonna happen. All right, so whereas most traders see a strong bearish move, I'm seeing something that created liquidity. Like, whereas most traders are going to see like a strong bearish move. Oh my God, the market's crashing. We got to sell, sell, sell. It's bearish now. I'm using that as like the sense of liquidity. Just grab. Same thing this week. So if you look at these screenshots I saved here. This was yesterday, bit before the market opened, right? The same thing can still exist. Like, look at this whole thing here. Understand what I was just saying. Last Sunday, what happened? So coming into the week, this is what every trader is going to see. This is what perfect YouTube videos teach you. This is what experience teaches you. This is what handcrafted YouTube videos with captivating thumbnails. This is reality. Right? So social media, everything out there is going to teach you perfect before and afters, perfect screenshots, the perfect thumbnail, everything, the perfect before and afters. This is reality of trading right here. All right? You have to understand behavior. It takes experience. Like, to understand behavior, if you're going to ask me, like, how do you understand why this and this and this happened? You got to understand I have, like, over 60, 70, 80, like a lot of hours on the chart, like 50,000 plus hours. If I'm not mistaken, it's close to 100,000. Like, no cap. In the previous company, I had 50,000 hours streamed. Just in the previous company I was working for. Just that. Just that. So that's not even including like Zoom calls, my own chart time, my own study time, my own back testing, YouTube calls, YouTube streams, right? Like, the old company I was streaming working for, I had 50,000 hours streamed collectively. So like, yeah, it adds up. Experience adds up. Experience adds up. Time on the chart adds up. Because the same thing, so every trader is going to see this, but then the crazy move's going to happen, right? The setup's still there. So, like, things don't always have to change. That's why, like, when I jump on and I talk about things, I don't know, like, I hate when people are asking, like, is it this, is it that? I'm like, yo, like, we don't always got to change analysis so quickly. Because, like, imagine you're looking at the market like this, and then it opens, and it does something you can't explain, right? And, you know, right now we're in an environment where you could blame anything on the market. Right now we are in an environment where you could blame any outside of anything on the outside. You know, you could blame Trump. You could blame the war, USA, Iran, this, that, headlines, news. Right now you have an environment where you can just blame so many things for things that you might not understand, right? So, like, if you look at last week, the same thing happened last week. Giant wick created on the open, right? That's that deadly candle that came in last Sunday on the 1 hour. Recovered the whole week. All the market really did was trade into that. If you think about how we drove down, we're just rebalancing things, kind of, in a sense. Like, I might take, if we go to 48.50, I'll take like a sell there. You know, I'm not gonna, again, I'm just gonna attempt it. I'll attempt to sell at 48.50, but if it doesn't work, I'm gonna look at you guys and be like, see, I knew this thing was going to 4,900. Yeah, we'll see how it looks if it hit like 48.50. Maybe we go up to 48.50. We could see how it looks around there. 48.50. If 48.50 doesn't work and we go to 4,900, I'm gonna be like, I told you guys. I told you so. See, if you're looking at last week the market dumped. You got to think about it. Imagine every trader in buys, like every stop loss that would have got ahead, every closed trade, every margin call, every blown account. Because there's two types of traders here. There's the ones that are buying, and then now the ones that are selling into this move, right? So if you look at last Sunday, like, long wick was created last Sunday. Market went up the whole week from that wick. Same thing happened yesterday. When you look at, here's the sitting liquidity here. All it did too, when you go to the daily, right? Look at where it wicked to on the daily. Look at that. Now look at where last week wicked to on the daily. This is why you can't jump to conclusions too fast, guys. I tell you, some of you guys are, I could be hyperactive, but some of you guys are more hyperactive than me. Like, you need, like, I tell you, some of you guys are like wanting to know what gold's doing every 15 minutes, bro. Like, chill. Like, go on a walk. Like, some of you guys. Some of you guys need like a 15-minute update or something every 15 minutes or so. Like, look at where we wicked to. We're still holding that area. Remember last week I was talking about like 4,800, 4,780, even like these highs here at 4,750, 47. Like there was a lot of stuff I was talking about last week of the same thing. Same thing, just said 10 different ways, 10 different times, a bunch of different times. The same thing I was repeating last week. Look where we came to. We came literally to structure. So yeah, when you look at some things, markets just pretty much repeating a pattern it repeated last week. We might be trying to just push up on gold realistically. Uncertainty's pretty much at its highest. Like the level of uncertainty right now it's pretty much at like the highest it's been. Yeah, this could still just try to push up. Like we're, if you look at what happened last week, and I even said like all you got to do is wait for a 4-hour rejection candlestick. This could try to push up more. Like it's still holding like the zones, the areas I've been looking at personally. Like last week I was talking all about this resistance here. Still holding that area, you can see. Technically now we're above $4,800. We're holding, maintaining that price. We did come down to like 47.75. Yesterday we came all the way down to 50. But like you had a pretty firm area here, you could see that held, and this is like the main things I was talking about. That's why I'm not always looking at like this, and that. I'm just looking at one thing until it's like, all right, it's not there anymore. Don't really see it. Because like with the strategy I teach, like you could have caught three. Like with the stuff I teach, there's 3 entries available today. 3 entries available today. Well, technically 4, because I sent 2 signals today. I sent 2 signals. So technically there's 4. With the stuff I teach, there's 4 things. Like I sent 2 signals. I should have been awake a bit earlier, and I might have been able to send 1 more. Can't guarantee that, but if it might have been that 1 more, like, again, with everything I teach you guys, right there, literally, with like everything I go over on a weekly basis, I don't even have to really break it down. Like we go over this stuff every single week. Even there, you're getting that shift out, higher highs being made, structure going higher. I talked about that with this in London session. So like, if you go to the London session stream, I was talking about the low, the high, and how we broke here. How we kind of like made this shift out. We broke here, we broke here. You can go on the stream. I broke this down in real time, right? The thing is, I'm not doing things in hindsight right now. If you go on the stream, I broke this down in real time. Sent trades, sent signals about it. I'm not going back cherry picking like, you could have done this, guys. You could have just bought here, here, and here, and this is all you had to do, guys. No, like I'm literally talking about things I did and broke down in real time, right? I'm not sitting here cherry picking shit in like hindsight, like saying, oh yeah, you could have just took a buy here, sell here easily, guys. Why didn't you fucking do that? You got geniuses, right? I repeat myself over. Like I'm talking about the same stuff I talk about every week, right? So think about it. It's really simple. If I can see like trades I missed, like I called out trades and I can see trades that I missed because I was sleeping. Like I called out trades, broke down stuff live, and I could see stuff I missed because I wasn't on the chart, If I was just on the chart, I might have been able to catch one more trade. So with or without me, you guys have to be able to see trades. Because if I can call out 2 trades, break them down live, and still go to the chart and be like, damn, I missed this too and missed this. Like, you guys should be able to see setups too, with or without me. That's why you gotta practice. You gotta time on the charts. We talked about that shift. And like, market's probably trying, like, it's holding. Everything's holding. You know, everything's holding. All right. Everyone wants a trade from me until it goes into drawdown. And then I come back and say, oh, well, the trade, there's the trade, right? If you looked at this from hindsight, you'd be like, that's a good trade. But if you took the trade, you might have been freaking out. Like, oh my God, it didn't look good at some point. From hindsight, that looks like a good trade. From hindsight, anything can look good. Like from hindsight, like, everything can look great. I mean, this was actually a good trade. Like, from hindsight, a lot of things can look like, oh yeah, it was a perfect entry, or this looks like a, good entry. For me, it's a good entry. It's how I trade. You can see I got my 4,800 mark there. Heck, even got my 25 up there. If you were on the London session, we had everything kind of started right here on the London session. Everything started right here. And I broke this part down live on stream with you guys. Everything started during London session, really. When you look at the chart, whenever we were live, like 15 hours ago, it all started here with that shift up that the market started doing. I was breaking it down live. So, like, here's the thing about being a trader. Like, some things happen when you're not on the charts. It's about, like, what you can spot, what you can identify. Like, everybody wants to be a full-time trader, but full-time, like, you still got to put time on the charts, right? Like, in order to really identify what was going on here, you had to be on the charts at 2, 3 in the morning. Otherwise, you wouldn't have got that data, that information. Like, if you weren't there seeing this or recognizing it even afterwards, like, being there is really important, because that's where it all started, was with that, like, shift the market started to do in London session. If you're not kind of there in the moment, catching on might be harder to someone like me who's there in the moment, because, like, I'm watching the chart, I'm there in the moment, so I'm able to think forward more. It's like, okay, I know what I can do next if the market does this, this, and that. So it all really started in here. You can see the shift, right? I even took a screenshot of this as well at 2:35 in the morning when the shift was really clear right here. And that shift starts happening. So, like, evidence, like, when it comes down to, like, catching setups, like, you want to be, like, confirmed in certain get evidence. Like, you need evidence. It all began here. It all began in London session, when the market went for this fake breakout, and then it grabbed liquidity down. So it grabbed buyers up, and then it grabbed buyers down, and then it started shifting out after that. So that's where it started. It was with this move up. One move up. Like, one move up, and just how it is, like, how it's curated itself, like, how the move happens can just determine a lot of things. It all really started there too. Well, obviously, it started with the drop, like, like last Sunday. That's where it really started. Actually, if we rewind a bit, that's where it all really started, was with the drop. The drop, recovery, shift up in the market. Because you guys got to understand, like, when I'm drawing stuff and I'm saying stuff, that's my brain talking to you guys. It's not like my personality or, like, me. Like, it's my brain doing the work. That's one thing you guys have to understand. Like, when I'm seeing stuff on the chart, because I don't have to talk to trade. Like, I don't have to talk to trade, right? So how my brain sees things might be different than how I say things to, even, right? What my brain's seeing at the time is probably just used to what it's seeing. Repetition, 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 second nature. It's natural. So, like, I could say there's a few places where this started, you know, the dump. And then when you go to the 5 minute, you have that shift out of this high here, right? There's a few places where you have data, you have information of like things going on, things taking place, things that are happening. That's a very valuable session right there. I spent an hour and 52 minutes breaking things down, real time, waiting, like collecting data and then recognizing it, you know, like that's the thing, all right? I even said this could pull back, give you that move up. So it all started there, right? And again, like the market was accumulating, because on that stream, someone even asked like about manipulation and stuff like that, and it was good because we literally had accumulation, manipulation. The market reversed. You have an inverse pattern here, right? One of those, there's inverse patterns in the market, right? It shifted up. If you go on that stream, there's a point where I'm saying that strong shift up, like all you need is that strong shift up, and it's pretty much confirmed itself. I took the trade live and I said, you don't even have to take the trade right now. You could wait for this to make that shift up and then take the trade. That's just forward thinking. That's knowing that's knowing where the market is now. And if this happens, it could do this. Again, like something's come down to experience too, guys. That's why I have a lot more experience than a lot of traders out there. Like some of you guys got to realize like the things I tell you, the things I teach you come from experience. And you can't really you can duplicate experience. There's lessons in that, but like you can't get that from a book. You have to watch it in real time. Like experience, like how you're going to really learn from experiences. If you were on that session and you watched me break it down, and you saw what happened afterwards, that's like where you gain a lot of experience. That type of repetition. Like that's why I go live every day and share so much experience with you guys. I'm sharing experience with you guys. I could just give you guys the most cookie cutter basic stuff and make everything perfect. Like the most cookie cutter, perfect cookie cutter examples that look just 100% perfect and tell you this is the best setup, all you need. That might not even make trading easier for you. That might make trading harder for you. Like, because there's reality. Like, I could make like the most cookie cutter examples of things, but the reason I stream every day is to give you guys experience. That's different. So if you were on that stream or if you watched it, you got to experience that. It's different talking about it afterwards, right? Talking about it afterwards is different. Markets are about to open. Ooh, there we go. Full take profit hit, baby. I gotta wait 4 or 5 minutes. Freaking like Oanda feed. Forex.com open. Some brokers open like right at 6, but no, it's usually like 6:04, like 6:05. Like 6:05. This thing's gonna spike up for me and then maybe come down. That would suck. You know, we're looking good on the 4 hour. It's probably gonna keep grinding up. I'll give you guys the next setup. You just got to realize, like, some of you guys want 5-minute answers, but don't even realize I'll spend an hour and 52 minutes on a stream before I even take a trade. So, like, yeah, like, if you want to scalp, like, if you want to do scalping sessions, that's totally different. Like, that's a whole other risk management orientation. Because if we're doing scalps, like, you guys would have to be ready to take, like, 3 to 5 trades a day. Something like scalping, some, not everyone can scalp. So it all began in London session, really, guys. Like it all really began in the London market. Oh, gold is ripping. This is beautiful. Open sesame. There we go. What I tell you guys earlier. Full take profit hit. GG Buffon, as we like to say. Full TP hit. Bro, it's fucking not even Monday night and I've smashed full take profits. Like, get with the program, fam. All right. Some of your favorite educators, mentors, coaches, online gurus are probably just starting their week, yo. Probably still just getting on the charts, like looking for a setup. I'll be done my week by Wednesday. You know, like we're different. We're built different out here. Hey man. Say man. What emoji should I use? I was gonna use a spicy one because it was pretty spicy, but I love the dog, you know. There we go. Simple as that. Bro, I took this trade live with you guys earlier. This one right here that I have active right now. This was the trade that I entered in New York session on the stream. Live in front of you guys. All right. A lot of you guys are counting me out in that stream. Asking about sells, and I was like, leave me and my buys alone, yo. I'll go over the next setup, but, you know. I could keep it at, from my point of view, I could keep it at 2-0 and say I'm 2-0 this week, done for the week. Let me come back next week. That's trading. So I know everybody wants more setups, more signals. Comes with time though, waiting too. Like I'm already 2-0 on the week, so I'm kind of just chilling. I've won 4 trades in a row. Literally. 4 trades in a row. Like if you look at the last 4 trades I've sent, not including all the trades I've taken on streams in the last 2 weeks, they've all hit like take profits, smash, so I know everybody wants to trade. Everybody, believe me, my DMs every day are, yo, I need a trade. Yeah, like I'm here day in, day out teaching you guys the skill set, how to level up your trading psychology, things you guys actually need. Because like what I've realized from starting my own community is that, man, a lot of people have been learning the wrong way, bro. Like, I don't know, like what courses you guys have taken in the past, what mentors have taught you, but like what I've realized after I started my own community is that people have learned the wrong way, bro. Like it's time for like, bro, like I know everybody wants another trade. Go tell Inner Circle Trader to send you guys a trade, you know, the top influencers out there. Like, well, what about these top influencers, these top trading gurus that are the best traders in the world? Are they sending trades? Are they taking trades live, pushing buttons? I don't know, man. You guys want trades every day, but man, like put some respect, yo. Smash the fucking like button. Comment. Show some love. You guys want trades every day, but what happened to showing the love? You know, you guys dick ride TJR, Alex G, all these guys out there, Inner Circle Trader, and they suck at trading, bro. People dick ride all these guys, right? Show some love, yo, and I'll send you guys more trades, all right? You guys want to show some love? Like, I'll send more trades. But hey, man, you guys don't show enough love, yo, for your boy. That's just how it is. So go show some love on the gram. Like, let me go look at my last post. 11 comments, 27 comments. Oh, 162 comments. Oh, 40, you know? Like, yeah, go show some love, yo. 87 likes, 96 likes. You guys don't even show love. These are older posts. Oh, some of these are older posts. You guys don't even show love, yo. You guys don't even show love, yo. You guys want more trades. My boy Nick. These are the same people. It's always like the same Giorgio. Giorgio always showing love. Kag always showing love. This person always showing love. Nick's always showing love. Oh, Sustained Wealth been showing love before the inner circle it was even a thing. Some of you guys want more signals, more trades. We're already 2-0 on the week. I want to see like your favorite let's show some love, yo. Let's show some love. All right. This was the same trade I took live with you guys hours ago. I'll give you guys the next signal. I'll give you guys the next trade right now. If you guys want, I'll give you guys the next setup. Don't worry. Before I get off, we're going to go over it. Breathe, relax. We're okay. We're going to go over it. I know you can. Hey, man, leave me and my buys alone, yo. We're going to 4,900 now. Let's at least secure something, though, Maybe, I have this on MetaTrader as well. We filled the gap. Yeah, I'm going to close this trade, but I'm still holding on MT5. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. It's at resistance. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Let's get this to 400K now. We got to get this bad boy to 400 racks. Now I got to look at my phone. Now you'll see me holding my phone for the rest of the stream. Maybe the 4 hour looks strong. Daily flip. Yeah, the daily's flipped. Next setup. We'll go over it. You guys really show some love, yo. You guys want more trades, but man, what happened to everybody? Always wants more trades. Hey man, win, lose, losing streaks, winning streaks. I'm here. I show up. I show up, man. I give you guys the knowledge, the fruit of knowledge. The gift of knowledge, the gift of wisdom, the gift of discipline, the gift of balls of fucking steel. All right, some of you guys have gained more balls because of me in trading. You know that? That's one of the best messages I've ever gotten. One of the best testimonials I've gotten is, bro, Evan, because of you, I have more balls now. Thank you. That's one of the best testimonials I've gotten from some dudes in the inner circle. Is, bro, because of you, I gained a fucking pair. The reason I was able to teach some of you guys how to grow balls is because I've made money. Because I have, and also I have an appetite for risk. I was always a risky person. I did some risky stuff in my younger days. Some of you guys have gained wisdom, knowledge. Some of you guys have gained money. Bro, Peter is on one right now. What the fuck? Do you guys know who Peter is? Bro, Peter is literally on one. $1,000 to $44,000. He might be holding these buys still. And he might be up even more now. $1,000 to $44,000 since January. Let's be real, guys. Bro, there's people in my family that don't even make $40,000 a year and have a career that they have to go to, family, cousins, this, that. I have a big family. I'm just comparing regular everyday people that don't trade and do what we do or invest. Investing is a few things in knowledge, information, access. Peter, fucking $1,000 to now he's at $44,000. He updated today. He's at the point where now I got a group chat with me and him and Leo. Some people, Peter's now gained more access. Peter has gained more access. Peter has access already, but now he's gained even more access to me. Look at that. Good job, Peter. So like, why does the inner circle cost what it costs? Because you get access to someone. Some people. There's other group chats. I'm just show one for now. There's some of you guys are in group chats with me and Leo. A few of you guys, like 7 or 8 of you guys. It's called access as well. When the when the student's ready, the coach is there. Like it's like one of my students actually, his name's Giorgio. He asked me, we were on a call together, and he was like, "Bro, what's one of your goals?" And I took some time to think about it the next day too. Like he made me really think too. One of my goals is to create better traders than even myself. I have that power to do that. Like I'm at the point now where I can make traders better than how I came up, right? Peter's at 44K now. That was a few hours ago. He's probably in these gold buys too. He's probably still holding these buys. Bro, I want you guys to understand, 40K, 44 now. He's probably closer to like 46 or 40. He might be at like 46 right now. Probably 45 to say the least. But 44K. I want you, like, go look, like, go ask. Like, I could go find people who work 50, 60 hours a week and don't even make that in a year, working 50, 60 hours a week. And don't even make that type of money in a year. I could go to Europe and find that, different parts of Europe. I could go to America. I could go here in Canada. And we won't even talk about third world countries, obviously, because that's duh. But I could go to Europe, places in Europe where people are working like every single day. Oh, and this is the power of the skill set. Shout out Peter. 1K to 44K in 3 months. I want you guys to realize something though. Peter joined the inner circle, and look what he said. He's been updating people. Like, it's not to brag. Look at it's to encourage, not to brag, and keep accountability. This is this strategy works. Don't overtrade. Less is more. That sounds very, very familiar. Like it sounds familiar, bro. Like this guy's been crushing it with all the information that's here. And like the thing is, like, the next level up, like people like Peter are gonna level up like crazy in the next phase. When the website launches, like, it's people like Peter, people that have been applying the information, practicing, actually tuning in, like not missing out on what's here, because there's more than just signals here, guys. Like, I want you guys to understand there's more than just trade signals here. There's a lot of information, experience that has leveled up hundreds and hundreds of traders. When the website comes out, like when the new website launches in May, middle of May, bro, it's going to be a whole other entire level up. Like the new content, the new videos, the new courses, the videos I'm making every night right now, every single day, the videos I'm working on, it's just going to be like a whole nother level up. People like that, like this is, like there's a lot of results, and you guys have been shy lately. Even today, like I'm looking at a chat today. It's like I'm like, hello, anybody out there? Can y'all hear me? People don't like to post their results anymore. People are shy. So yeah, I've been reaching out to people that have been posting like their results. Some of you I made a group chat with, me and Leo. We'll have to meet up. Peter, when you hit 100K, we'll have to meet up in like Mexico or something. Or like, we'll have to take like a trip. I already told Giorgio that when Giorgio hits 100K, Giorgio's already on the way to 100K this year. When he hits 100K, like I have students that are on the way to 6 figures, which is crazy because that's always been a goal of mine. Like students that are literally on the way to 100K. Peter's one of them. Giorgio's on the way. Nicole, a handful of students. Paul, I think Andrea is another one that made like 30, 40K. There's a handful of people that have made like significant money in just the year or even months. When you guys hit 100K, like I already told Giorgio, now I'm going to tell Peter, maybe Peter's hearing this, but I'll tell him when we get on a call this week. when you guys hit 100K, like we're taking a trip to Mexico type of shit. Like that's what we're doing. Like I told Giorgio's made like 40,000 euros since he joined the inner circle. We're talking euros too, so like that's more in dollars, like a bit more. Like what might that be right now? Like 1.17, like that might be like close to 50K in dollars. So Giorgio's like another one who's up almost 40,000 euros since he started the inner circle. Bro, my goal is, I told Giorgio, he hits 100K, we're going to Mexico. It's as simple as that. We're going to Mexico. Peter, you hit 100K, we're going to Mexico. Tell the kids, tell the wife. I think Peter, let me see your picture. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, tell the wife. y'all tell the kid, y'all, if you have kids, y'all are going to Mexico. So if you hit 100K. Or somewhere like that. That's the goal. That's the goal. I'll be in Mexico next week. I'm not gonna tell everyone where I'm going, but if some of you want to come, you can. That's on you though. That's on you. That one's on you. I'm going to Mexico like next week. Maybe in 2 weeks. We'll see. Just join. Is it possible to trade next session? Maybe. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, probably. Like I do usually. Inner Circle 2.0 is middle of May. It's coming out middle of May. You need like a pullback. Like here's the thing, it just broke 25. Like the next setup could be either sells at 48.50 and 48.70. Like it just broke above 48.25. So we got 48.25 here, which was a resistance this morning. We got like a nice area we just broke above actually to me. Yeah, I see. It's a high there. So for me, it's like pull back to 48.25, 48.20s, hold the high. Potentially continue to 48.50. That's what it is more for me, like staying above that high, 48.25, this area. I added some people back. If if you're not in Discord, let me see. Trading view tools. If you don't have the trading view tools, I'm gonna add everybody that doesn't have access. There might be some people here. Discord. I think I added everybody to Discord. Some of you guys, some people I banned. I banned some people from the inner circle. I added a few people back, just because there was just stupid shit going on. People making group chats about me, talking shit. Like, if you guys have time to make group chats and do that, like that it was just like shit I'm not gonna tolerate. Makes no sense why people are doing that. When there's enough information here for you guys to level up and stuff. So like, the people who made the group chats and the people that were like talking the most shit are just not getting left in. We get back in. I know I banned some people who were like, you know, maybe at the wrong place, wrong time. So yeah, like message me and I'll add you back if you're at the wrong place, wrong time. But I got enough information already from like who made the chat, this, that, all that, blah, blah, blah. So, like, enough people screen recorded everything before messages got deleted. Leo was in the group chat recording everything, laughing like while people were messaging. So yeah, like I banned people. I banned like 30 people, but I added some people back. I banned whoever was in that group chat. Whoever was in that group chat, and that group chat was just talking shit about me, I just simply banned everybody that was in that group chat. So yeah, that's it. Anybody who was in that group chat got banned. Because there was a group chat with like 30 people just talking the most obliterate shit about me. And I'm like, Oh, you guys want to talk shit, eh? I'm okay. I'm built. All right, let's go. Game on, all right? I'm built. I remember, like, remember the last stream we were just talking about like X-Gen days. You know, the whole X-Gen, like X-Gen, YouTube, all that. Remember what we were talking about, like phase days, X-Gen days, M40A3 days. Like, I was built for I was built for that shit. Like, if people think I was offended and stuff, nah, I just don't have time for that energy around me. I'm not gonna have people that are making a group to have time to make a group chat about me, talk shit about me, all that, like the most obliterating shit about my personal life. That's not even about trading. It's just like that. When there's like enough information here for you guys to level up, like. And it's like the same people that are talking shit are just like the same people who always want more signals, want more of this, want more of that, want more of this, want more of that. And I'm like, well, like, there's enough information here. You guys had time to make a group chat about me and spend your days every day, your weekends, your days. With the market closed, it's everybody's talking shit. And it's like, okay, like, watch the videos. So, yeah, it was, anybody who was in that group chat got banned from the inner circle. And we still have 712 members. I removed 30 people. So, I mean, for the people that got banned, that think like this community was built from them, there's 712 people here, just so you know. All right? That might think otherwise. So for those, it's like 10 people, those 10 people that like, there's, you know, a lot of people here that kind of think otherwise. So we don't need that energy. Like before 2.0, we don't need that energy in this community, to be honest. Like the point is to talk about trading, to talk about leveling up your life, leveling up your mindset, become disciplined, experience breakthroughs, learn how to make money, become a better trader, become a better person, right? So if you can't find that, then man, I guess I failed as a human being. I'll just go back to McDonald's, you know? So that's the point. Like, if you guys are going to be taught, like, if people are going to, like, they don't need that energy. Like, it's the clean house, too. I want a clean house because... It's funny when... Oh, I won't even talk shit. You know, y'all don't want to hear it all that. Let's stop. That's it. Y'all. I can get funny. I can get funny. All right. So there's your setup. Wait for pullback. Retest to that area. 48.25. Some of y'all make me laugh. If you don't have the tools, well, the new website's gonna really just help a lot with that too. That's why, like, I've been streaming. There's been a lot like that. The new website's for organization, so a new foundation, a better structure for learning. Right? It's a completely new website. Right? It's not the same thing. It's a complete new website that's just gonna have a better structure, better orientation, better foundation to it overall. All right. So yeah, like that's overall, like, been working on that. That's why, like, when it comes out, everything's just going to be more organized from the tools. The tools are all going to be in one place. Where is that Google Drive? I can't find it at the moment. did it go? So yeah, I just where is it? First steps here. I'm gonna do this when I get off. I did it before I streamed. Before I got on, before I came on this stream, I posted that. So when I get off this stream, I'm just gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna get off in a little bit, maybe a bit, like just watching gold. Like we broke out, we're above 48.25. That could be one setup for bullish, right? Like bullish, I would say. Bearish, I'll go over bearish too, like because we could go to like 48.50. 48.50 a possibility. That's what I was thinking yesterday. Like I said, if you were in that group chat and you were, you think you're at wrong place, wrong time, just message me, because some people have messaged me and bro, like some people sent me paragraphs like, like some kind. I was like, all right, chill, just. Like someone sent me a screenshots of like all this like, so they're all right, I got you. Like chill. Like another person was like, Evan, I'm sorry, I just like someone showed me they just joined the group chat literally like that same day, and they sent me a bunch of screenshots of this. And I was like, all right. Like, I didn't just kick everyone out. I kicked everyone out that was in that group for the time being, for a reason. There was a reason. I had to do it. But I like I said, there might, like I already said last week, I understand there's people who were maybe in that group that, like I said, were at wrong place, wrong time type of thing. I understand this. This I understand. So that's why I have been saying this. I have been saying this on streams because I know maybe some people haven't heard it, but I have been mentioning it from time to time. Just so people can hear it. Yeah, our new website's almost done. Like, login page complete. So, like, everybody will get like an email, and you'll just be able to do your own thing, like log in with your own, like create your own password type of thing. I just made this email literally for this, like the other week, like last week actually, 10 days ago. So yeah, now we're just like they're just testing things because we want to change these we want to change a bunch of stuff here. Like we changed this looked different 3 weeks ago. This looks different a bit now. Leaderboard, added the leaderboard, so there's going to be a leaderboard. We're adding the final stuff, like we just added the leaderboard section. Classroom, changing this up a bit, like want to change just how it looks, the pictures, the thumbnails, the buttons. Got to make sure all the buttons work and everything. Got to change this too. We're changing this because this, you can see this doesn't look right. We're changing some stuff up, like just the visualization of things. Journal got switched, changed up. Trading journal. But yeah, the tools are just going to be so much easier now because the tools are just going to be in one place. You can see this is TradingView integrated. Pretty sure you can put as no, you can't put it. Let's see. Maybe we're gonna be able to fix that, but the scripts are going to be just fully integrated into here. So it's just like mainly for the tools, like where they'll be. Like you could still have access to them on TradingView. But we're working on this. This right here is like the final stage right here. 48.25 is being retested. Like there's a few things I want to go over before I get off. Like, yeah, look at 48.25. We are pulling back. What's this 4 hour look like? Ooh, dollar. Dollar was weak today. That's why gold did have a bit of a pump. There was some weakness on the dollar. 48.25. Looks like we're gonna come down a bit more, like in this area. I think if we're gonna stay bullish, this area has to hold like this high on gold. Like this area, it looks weird on the 1 hour, but it's like a break and retest potentially. If we're gonna continue up to like 48.40 or 48.50, that area would have to hold. So even watching this area, candlestick behavior, like if it comes to here and it wicks down and it comes back up, that's actually like perfect if it closes like bullish in that area. Right now you're retesting like 48.25. The market is pretty much like finding direction right now. This like bullish, I'd see like one more attempt for bullish. If the market's gonna, I would let it come down a bit more, maybe into the lower 20s here, like 48.20s. New signal loading, maybe. Depends on this 4 hour. Is this 4 hour flipping? Look at the 4 hour here though. See this 4 hours, even just looking at the 4 hour candle right here. This is Xauusd. Interesting 4 hour candle on Xauusd. It's interesting. Yeah, watch this as well. This Xauusd candle looking. Xauusd candle's looking interesting when you look at it. Like, I like to look at Forex.com for the most part because there's not as many gaps. Forex.com doesn't have that many gaps compared to Xauusd. It's clear price action for the most part. Xauusd has a lot of gaps, so I don't like those gaps on Xauusd. Forex.com is like more clear price action. So gold's pulling back. If we're gonna get a continuation of 48.40, could potentially hold this. I'll enter small longs. This will be like more of an aggressive scalping setup because we could flip bullish on the 4 hour. So I'm gonna enter like, this is more like a scalping trade for me to see if we get like one more continuation. I'm gonna be entering like in this area between 48.25, 48.20 on gold, just small longs. Maybe we can get a continuation up to the upside to 48.40. All right. Now I wanted to get a bigger entry than that. So wait, maybe I can go below my entry, grab some lower fills in those 20s, 48.25, 48.26, like 48.20s, below, like in those 20s, mid, lower 20s. This isn't like the only setup. Like this, I would be like lower risk in case we get like a 4 hour flip and gold flips bearish, because there we go, a little pullback, scale in a bit. The 4 hour looks interesting on here. So if this like on Xauusd, 4 hour looks interesting. Like if that flips bearish, then okay. Might consider shorts if like this first thing I'm seeing here doesn't play out. Like I'm looking at this first. Like okay, like if you're looking at the 1 hour right now, we just cleared above the high. Like I was saying, like this high to the left. So it could maintain, try to stay above that high. Slight pullback there. Like it did hit 48.25, but didn't stay down there much. Like I wanted a deeper move. There's a quick one there. Like I said, if gold's gonna get like continuations, you gotta hold like that 1 hour structure. If we're gonna continue up to like 48.40 or 48.50, you gotta like hold that high, that area. Like not, I want lower fills. Like I'm not gonna go full entry right now because I wanted to spend a little time lower, get like lower fills. Yeah, like I need I've got to beef it up a little bit. Like this is a low risk trade up for me at this point, right? So like super low risk. I want to get in more, but I want to add more to this position, but I didn't do it fast enough. Like you know where the entry was on that pullback. Yeah, like that pullback, I should have went a bit heavier there. It's all good. It is what it is. It happens. That's why when trades like this happen to me, if I get in small ones, I'll like, you know what? I'm targeting what, like, I'll target something farther because it's like, okay, this is like a trade I don't even have to really worry about at all. Like, zero emotional attachment to this trade. Like, it's one that if it's gonna go, it's gonna go. I'll hold it, willing to hold it. It's too small to be able to be like, yo, I gotta close, so I'll hold out. I'd rather hold this. Yeah, like I was saying 48.25 even before it came to 48.25, however. How did stocks trade this morning? S&P. Okay. Bearish on the opens. Some stocks down on the day. These things. Yeah, like I said, that's like all I see for gold bullish right now. Bearish. The 4 hour would have to like really flip. I'd basically have to be wrong about this, and then it's like, okay, the 4 hours basically flipping then. Bearish should be like 48.50 or 48.75. If you're looking for like bearish reactions, it's like, what if price comes to 48.50, watch it around there. Or if you come up to like 75, like if you're looking for bearish, personally, I wouldn't go bearish here. That's just personal. Like, whatever you see is what you see. I would only go bearish if this 4 hour like extremely flipped. But bearish, I think maybe like 48.50, like watching what price does around there. For now, you can see like this high that we're above. So if we maintain, if we stay above that high, gold should stay bullish. If we stay above the high, should go to like 48.40, 48.50. Hey man, say man. What I tell y'all, what I tell y'all. I told y'all this morning, man. I did tell y'all this morning, man. It was longs, man. Everyone doubted. I don't know. Y'all are doubting me, man. Got some doubters here lately. I go on my first losing streak. Like last time I had like a really bad month was May last year, June, and then so like February and March I take some L's, have a couple rough weeks, go on a couple losing streaks, lose 2 trades in a row, win 1, lose 1, you know, up and down. We're all traders here, right? I got nothing to hide. People talking about, I'm going to expose you. Expose me, like, for what? For showing I show you guys everything, the wins, the losses. I remember, like, February, March, I had a couple bad hits, a couple bad takes. Now, people seem to doubt me nowadays. You lose a couple times and people are like, oh my God, you're the worst trader in the world. Account's still up. So, hey man. Hey man, say man. Don't wait on me, yo. Don't wait on me. Don't wait on me, yo. Remember February, March? I had a couple bad weeks. I was like public enemy #1 for a couple weeks. Throughout March, I think most traders probably had like a bad March. I could probably guesstimate that 90% of traders in the freaking trading industry had a bad March. like most probably did. A lot of my inner circle students might be in that 10% that didn't, like Peter and stuff. People like Peter's been crushing it. People like I just showed you. Not everyone. I had a bad March, but not everyone. I was a part of the 90%, but I still managed to have some consistency in there with trades too. Like still managed to have some L's made back towards the end of March. Like towards the end of March. Oh yeah, like I took like there was a time I lost two trades in a row, won a trade, then lost another one, and man, that was like I was everybody the views went down since then. But people have missed out. Like the people who stay consistent learn like the most valuable lessons. I find. Like yeah, I'll lose trades here and there. Might have a bad weeks even. March was a rough month. We had some ups, we had some downs. I mean, if you don't go through experiences like that, you're not. Are you trading? Like we're all traders, right? Good times, good times. The people who were there for the lessons though, that saw the L's and saw me take the bounce backs, like those are people who really learned and saw like most people saw me lose and didn't stick with like the bounce backs, the freaking recoveries, or the staying with the market. Just like so it is what it is. It happens. It's trading, guys. It's trading. I just closed 2,000 some odd. This account's now up over 50 G's. I'm up 26 bucks right now. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it, boys. Let's fucking get it. 26 USD, all right? Let's get it. I wanted to. I like to scale in. Like I like to scale in my entries, so I don't always put a full entry down. I like to scale in. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But yeah, I've gone over the analysis. Like this area, like the area that I was. Remember, even before I took this trade, I was kind of talking about like maybe if it comes down when it was up here. The high. Maintain that high. You're probably gonna get a push to 48.40. Stay above this high. Probably get a push to 48.40 or even 48.50. Next phase is loading. It's gonna be dope. Like I said, see, this looks different than what I showed. We got some things we're working on. Middle of May, so we're gonna be launching middle of May. If you're not in the inner circle by middle of May, I recommend joining before middle of May or literally on middle of May, not after middle of May. Don't join after middle. I mean, you can. Don't wait till November or don't wait till next year. I'm telling you. There's going to be a lot in the next website. Like a lot of stuff to keep you busy. Like a lot of people haven't even gone through the whole classroom like on the first one. Like a lot of people haven't even finished the first videos. So there's a lot going to be on the new website. If you're not in the inner circle, I'm not saying that I'm not even just trying to hype you guys up. I'm just saying that so you don't regret like so you're not there missing out. Cause like when I launched the inner circle, 700 people like messaged me and I couldn't get back to everyone. Like I just like, it was just hard to get back to everyone, like having like 700 DMs in a day. And some people thought it was expensive in the beginning. Like I gave everyone a fair offer in the beginning. And a lot of people thought it was expensive in the beginning. Some of those same people ended up paying triple the price, right? Because they realized they missed out. Like time is an essence. If I'm gonna just tell you right now and be straight up, when the months I'm hitting, when I'm going on a 3, 4, 5 month roll, when I'm on a roll and there's rhythm and I got rhythm going and energy going, you don't want to miss out for those. Like there's months and phases that we've had in the inner circle that have led to like years of experience for people and even profit. So like the months where I'm rolling, where I'm on it, the energy's there, where I'm on rhythm, we're all traders. Should make sense. It's years of time you're missing out on. You're not just missing a month or two or a couple months if you don't join the inner circle, and you a couple months not in the inner circle, I'm going to tell you, is like could be missing out on like years of experience. I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. Just so you don't have regrets, because like when I launched the inner circle, I gave a fair price, and then I increased the price. And even when I increased the price, people thought it was expensive, and the people who usually think it's expensive end up paying like a higher price later. So I would join before May 15th. Like that's the middle of the month. Like it's middle of May, May 15th. Yeah, I keep saying middle of May. Yeah, middle of May, the middle of the month. No, not after. I'm just a fair. It's just a fair warning. It's just a fair warning. Again, it's just a fair warning. I would join before or even on May 15th. If you want to upgrade, like I said, people who paid in the beginning. Again, there's people who thought it was expensive in the beginning. I was like, damn, you guys don't even know what like you're getting access to. Damn, like I wish I could pay this for that. If you want to upgrade, you can upgrade. For those of you guys that need to upgrade, like if you paid $550, $650, $750 in the beginning, you need to upgrade. If you want access to the new website, we're launching middle of the month. You don't have to upgrade today. You can upgrade May 15th, middle of the month. You can upgrade next month. It's not something you have to do right away, but when we launch, we're going to be pretty busy. So I'm organizing everything starting today. Guess who's back? Oh, this guy just got here. Hey, buddy. Yo. Where the fuck you been? Huh? Give me some time alone. Hey, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Hey, guess who's back, yo? Well, it's time to. Yo. Damn, yo.
Bro.
You've been eating. Yo, what are you eating out there, yo? Damn.
Eating? Come on.
Guys been eating, eh?
We gotta flip the account.
You gotta flip the account. You spend some money out there, eh? This guy probably.
I lost my fly. Are you streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming. Okay. That's why I have to stream it.
So, guys, this week I have to flip my account because I lost my flight this morning. And we have to get back the money. So we have to make at least 1,000 this week, flipping the account.
You bought it there.
I bought like a woke up.
Oh my god, bro. This guy, bro.
That's crazy. I woke up,
I was like,
at 9, and I woke up at 8. It was fuck. So I went to sleep. I wake up at 10 and I booked my flight, paid for that shit, and took the flight.
Look at chat, Haran. Hey, I shorted Xauusd. I have been in 5 MLM companies and multiple trading courses. This group is the best I've ever seen. Shout out. Facts. Leo, who do you work for? Do you want to tell them?
Yeah,
No. Let's tell. Like Leo does a lot of work. You want to like, who's one of the people you do some work for in the trading influencer space?
Some of the big ones. One is TJR.
One is TJR. He helps with creativity, image, content, visuals. You guys he's a what's the word? Videographer, right? And he helps with some stuff, other stuff. Leo agrees. Leo's like, bro, these people don't even know what's in the inner circle. Leo manages like this one course, the one that's 7,000. That's just a Discord group, and they stream once a week.
Exactly.
And they don't
7,000 like a pre-recorded course that is shitty.
7,000 USD.
And then they stream here and there, but like the amount of value that is inside the inner circle is like
the amount that's coming, bro. The amount that's coming. Like it's you're short. I mean, you're short probably 48.25, which couldn't be bad. Like you're betting on like the 4 hour to flip. Basically, you could get a 4 hour flip, so it's not bad. Like I don't think shorts are terrible if 48.35, 48.25 area holds. Like you would need the 4 hour. Like I would go short if the 4 hour closed bearish in this area. If we got like a 4 hour rejection candlestick, more like a smaller one. Because it hasn't flipped yet, so it's not like a bad area to short. Like if you're looking at the 4 hour thinking 4 hours is going to flip down. Like it's not a terrible area. Just like when I'm looking at this chart, like I see that 1 hour broke out of here. So it's like, even still, it could come down to here and still bounce up. It almost tried to. It almost tried to. So shorts, like I'm not gonna go short yet. Like I was gonna wait till 48.50 if it gets to 48.50. It could still come down. Like I wouldn't panic because the way the 4 hour looks, it could potentially flip. Like the 4 hour could flip bearish. Like that's why this is more like a scalping, like short term. Short term, it's like, okay, this area could hold. If it doesn't, that's where that 4 hour is flipping bearish for me. If this area doesn't hold, I know, okay, the 4 hour is more likely to be flipping bearish if what I'm seeing on this 1 hour doesn't hold. Because what I'm doing is just kind of going with the current momentum until I see like strong signs of reversal. Like you did make a higher high here, but I'm just going with like current momentum, trying to see if like we get more continuation style. At least one attempt for me. This is pulling back now. I can get better entries. Like you wouldn't, because I'm not even like fully in. Like I'm in a small position. Like this isn't a full position. I want lower entries for this position realistically. Like look at this position size. It's really small. So like realistically, like shorts aren't, it's not terrible. Like you're not in a terrible spot. I kind of want this to come down a bit more so I can get like a better entry point, a better fill, right, on this. I kind of want this to come 48.25, 48.20 area. If it doesn't hold that high, then I know, okay, the 4 hours flipping bearish. And then like later tonight, like I'm going to stream later tonight. I'll be in the inner circle tonight. I like to take one thing at a time though. Like this is what I see right now. If this changes, it'll change probably. If anything changes, we'll know like 4 hours from now for me. Like I'll update probably in like 4 hours. Next 4 hour candle. So like you could watch the 48.25, like 48.30 and see if there's a bearish close in there. I'm looking for more of like a scalping reaction short term, seeing if this holds with current momentum. If it doesn't, then I know 4 hours flipping. So yeah, like you're short, like I wouldn't freak out because you are technically testing like 48.25. It's at 48.27 right now. So if you're short, I wouldn't freak out. Like you are technically like testing 48.25. It's a bit above it though. So like if this 4 hour flips bearish, closes bearish, like let's say something like this, then I know, okay, this is going to go down. Or a candle like this, and I know, okay, this is going to go down. Or a smaller candlestick like this, and I know, okay, this is more likely to go down. Like if we get more of a bearish close, or even especially something like this, even like candle like that, then I know, okay, we're probably going to go down. Smaller bullish candle, not smaller bullish, smaller bearish candlestick. If we look at Forex.com, you'll even see here, like something like this. There we go, up here. Like if I get, see these two candles, if I get more of like rejection in that area, then I know, okay, we're probably going to go down now. Like 4 hour bearish, flipping in that area, that zone could be like, in terms of timing or just better confirmation, rejection candlestick, like singular bearish candlestick rejection. That kind of what I would look for in this area if you're looking for shorts. Like me, that's how I trade. Like I wait for stuff like that. It's in an area where it could happen. Like 48.35, 48.25 is an area where that could flip bearish. Yeah, at 25. Don't mind. I'm sticking with my buys. Don't mind me and my buys. If this zone doesn't hold, then there is still an alternative, like a different setup that could be forming in this area. 4 hour closes. There could be a short to come down. if this area doesn't hold, let's say in the next couple of hours, like going into Tokyo, Sydney, Tokyo session. Because all I'm looking at right now is just like this high. If it doesn't hold, then 4 hours flipping. So like shorts aren't bad. Like I'm not in shorts right now. I have a small risk trade. Still want to see if we stay above this high. That's what I'm seeing. That's just kind of what I'm seeing. Like if we stay above. So yeah, you could get still like shorts down. You can see gold is kind of dropping to almost 20 pips here. So yeah, it could still come down and react off of this area. Like the high, basically that high, like the whole high there. 48.25, 48.20 area. Those 20s I was saying. There's potential for that. I don't think it's because dollar, let's see dollar. Like dollar has been dropping so far a bit. I know a lot of people are probably seeing like bullish on dollar. Dollar's been pretty weak for the last 3 weeks. So gold, going with that dollar weakness. The flip would come. Like you need like if you're looking for those shorts on gold, you need a strong flip on the day. Like you need the daily to push up, come down, create a long wick rejection candlestick, or 4 hour to do the same thing. Like something like that, even on the 4 hour. I don't know. I think I'd rather shorts. I was gonna wait for 48.50. Personally, like I liked the idea of 48.50, maybe 48.50, 48.60 area for shorts, better than 48.25. Personally, around 48.50, I liked possibility of shorts up there more than here. But again, you got to look at every scenario. Like I could be wrong. Like it might not go up there. It could flip depending on what the smaller time frame does. So you could watch this 48.25, 48.35 area. See if the 4 hour flips significantly enough that gives you a bearish close. If it does, then what I'm looking at right now on like this 1 hour chart, 30-minute chart would be pretty much like invalidated. Staying above the high. That would be invalidated for me if the 4 hour flips bearish. So I still see potential for that. Still seeing that potential. Oh, there it is. Like, still holding that high. that high could still maintain. All right. So I'll watch this for a little bit. Guess who's back again? Smash the like button, yo. Come on. Just spiked up a bit there. It's 4 hour trying to flip. What's dollar doing? And dollar's dropping. I thought USD CAD was looking like a buy this week. See, your USD didn't reject. Yeah. Alright. Just chilling. Ooh, 30 minutes. Looking freaky. One hour rejection, 48.25. Come under 48.25. There was a spike up there, a little fake breakout. It could just consolidate around the zone. 48.20, 48.25 area. Like, I just want to see if that high holds. High doesn't hold, might switch to sells like later on tonight. And like sometimes like evaluating setups, like if you have, I have experience, so like I can go into a trade and be like, you know what, this is like this type of setup. Like the trade I was taking earlier down here was at a lower price, right? The trade this morning, that was at a lower price. I had full take profit. This trade, I took it live, called out the signal. That's like, to me, like, because I've been trading, I have a lot of experience, like how I categorize things or like criteria, like a different type of setup than this is. This is more like a scalping, like near term. Not risking as much on this. Want to be prepared for like what else is in front of me too, like the 4 hour and everything. But like I said, if your 4 hour gives you like a significant flip or rejection in this area, then it's like, okay, this thing could probably go for that move a lot of people are looking at since like the market opened. Most traders are probably looking for, you have bearish move down. So right now, most traders will be looking at the high and the low, right? So most traders will be looking at, okay, we took out the highs and everything. From there, we came down and we made that low. It was a wick, however, like structure didn't change as much. It was a wick, which is interesting, right? So most traders from when the market opened and made that move have been just looking for shorts, right? To go down, to go down, to go down. Meanwhile, the market's been just kind of slowly going up the whole time. Right? Most traders are looking for those shorts right now. Right? That's one thing to understand. Because obviously, it's clear to see. Like if I'm talking about it, probably most of you guys see it too, right? The low. Because if I'm saying most traders, if I'm sitting here saying most traders are probably looking for this, then right, we all could probably see that. We have the breakdown, pulling back. So that's why that's why for me I prefer like 48.50. Because by then, most traders have already been stopped out. Most traders are going for the drop. You know, the 1 hour dumped on gold, pulled back. So every trader's been looking for shorts. I know how the game goes, right? Everyone's looking for shorts. Everyone's looking for shorts. Everyone's looking for shorts, right? Whole entire time, price is just grinding up, right? So why do I want 48.50? Because I understand what most traders are looking for right now. Most traders are probably looking for those shorts, right? And that's not wrong. Just the timing. So the shorts, like you could see it, they could come in. I wanted 48.50. Do we get there? We're at 48.25 right now. So like shorts come in based on this high, right? You have the high here. If you staying below that high gives you shorts. So you have to position yourself like, okay, if you're going to take a trade here, 48.25, stop loss above here, understanding you could get stopped out, but take another position at 48.50. That would be like the bigger stop loss above here. Attempting that short that every trader's attempting this week, right? Depending on your stop loss size, because realistically, you could attempt that short and put your stop loss here, but that's a huge stop loss, right? Still a big short, right? Still a big move. Now, you could, like, let's say I'm gonna risk $1,000. It's like, okay. This could be a short. This makes sense because of where the high is, right? The high's here. So if it's going to go for shorts, like, you want it to stay below the high, right? Who knows? I could switch to shorts for 40 minutes, an hour. Like you might, like things could change. Like I said this morning, I said this morning I said like 4 hours from now we could be looking at something different, completely different. So like it's like, how are we taking our shorts? Where are we anchoring ourselves in terms of risk? Because like I could take a short here and put my stop loss here. Most likely I'll catch a move, but that's a huge stop loss, right? We don't really want that stop loss. So that is 600 pips. So I could say, instead of risking $1,000 on 600 pips, break that down. Let me risk $200 on 100 pips. Like, let's just say my regular risk is $1,000 per trade. And okay, that could make sense to put my stop loss there, right? But that's too big of a stop loss. We all know, like most of you guys don't want to take a trade like that unless you have a big account like me, right? We're gonna be doing like a question and answer this week. So this is you funded. This is what I use. Like unless you have a big funded account, some of you guys use like what, Top Step and all that stuff, other stuff. Out there, there's other shit out there. I don't even, FTMO, is that another, you know? I used FTMO once. Didn't like it. Like, unless you have a fat account like this, like funded account for most traders, right? That's what this is. This is you funded. It probably wouldn't make sense to put a stop loss there, right? unless you have like a funded account or a bigger account, right? A bigger account in general. That's where a trader like myself knows their stop loss needs to be, right? Now, how do we work around that? We have to divide our risk and understand if I'm going for a bigger move like this, I may need to attempt it more than once, but not use the full risk that I'm used to using. As if I was going to enter here and put my stop loss there, that would be like a normal risk trade, right? But like if I'm going to use a $10 stop loss, I shouldn't risk the same amount. Because now like I could risk $200 or $300, but I'm obviously going for a much greater risk to reward ratio. With that being said, so it builds up like, because if you're trying to use a small stop loss on a swing like this, you might need to attempt it more than once, because the stop losses are here for the seller. If there's going to be a dump, I want you to understand, if gold's going to drop, where are the real traders, the market makers, right? Where is everything going to be hedged? Like the stop losses are going to be here. So this could come up, like this could maybe give you an attempt at shorts and stop you out, and then go up and then stop you out and then make the move. So it might be worth taking a trade and using one big stop loss. It might just be worth trying one trade, bigger stop loss, so you don't get stopped out. Give yourself breathing room and separation between one trade and another trade, right? Same stop loss, different trade. Or it's like, let me go for that higher risk to reward, smaller risk though, because if you're going for a smaller risk, it might not be convenient to full port your account or do high risk, right? Like when you're trying to flip, because if you get stopped out really quickly and you're using maximum risk, it's going to be hard for you to take the next trade. But if you're using a lower risk, it's going to be easier to, because you know the risk to reward could be there, right? You know, okay, that risk to reward will be there. I might have to take it 2-3 times if I'm using that smaller stop loss. It's like where like anyone who's a smart trader and is looking at this is going to understand, like I should probably put my stop loss here if I'm really trying to catch a short down on gold, right? Don't worry, I've seen the charts. That's why I'm saying this, because I've seen the charts. Everyone's chart looks like go down. Because like if you look at the market from when it opens, how are most traders going to be looking at something like this? I need to short this, right? We're going to come up and we look for shorts, right? Or we come up and we look for shorts. We come up, right? Most traders are going to be seeing that, right? You have your low, you have your high. So come back into that range. So 48.25 is being tested right now. This is now where I would first start to get more comfortable with opening my eyes to possible shorts. But I would still have to understand like where anyone really shorting, like smart traders, would actually be positioning themselves. Because like if you're sitting here going, it's kind of like grinding against, it's like what I did, and remember what it's like what I was doing in March when I was buying these dips. I was going against the grain. When I took those losses, there were some losses I took in here. It's like your shorts, you're looking for those shorts down, those shorts down, those shorts down. Market's kind of going against that grain right now. So you'd have to look at what's worth taking and the risk you're putting on for where the market's at. Like, it might be worth for some of you to take a trade here and have a smaller stop loss. Even if you get stopped out, you know, okay, the risk I'm putting on that, like something like this, if you're going for those shorts, going for like a 10-to-1 risk to reward. with the right risk, you know, not too much risk on a trade going for like this, because you might have to attempt another trade like this again. Because like gold, $10 on gold, not a lot. But for most traders trading on $500, $1,000, a couple thousand, you know, $10 is a good. I think it's minimal for stop loss size. $20 right now, realistically, like $20 with how the market's moving. But you could know, like, it's all about like knowing the move you're even going for and your execution. Because you could know, okay, like this is gonna drop at some point if that's the move you're going for. It could be worth spreading the risk out. Smaller risk, greater reward. When we talk about risk to reward, it doesn't mean you have to like full port something. It's like spread that regular risk out, because you have to understand you might be having to take multiple trades. Think about all you guys who have been selling. You've been looking for sells here, you've been looking for sells here, you've been looking for sells here, and you're looking for sells now, right? The market still hasn't given you that big move you're looking for, right? You may have to attempt that more than once. Ideally, in a situation like this, stop should be here, but that's really, really big, right? So it's like knowing that's where my stops should be, right? I can break down the risk. And more like prepare myself to take 2 to 3 trades with a much smaller stop loss than where it should be, but going for a greater risk to reward. But I have to prepare myself with risk management. I can't be going too big on every trade, like, because like I said, it could be just I could look at one trade like this, and that's it. I could short here, come back in 2 days, or come back in 12 hours, come back tomorrow and see where the market's at. Now, not that I have to hold the trade to the stop loss here. I could manage the trade so it's like I could take a position here knowing, okay, my maximum risk is here. If it goes here, I lose only this. But if it goes there, I'll make X amount of money, right? Not that I have to hold the trade till it gets there, but that's just like, okay, my maximum risk. Because what if it goes to 48.50? Realistically, like, that could be my risk. And be prepared for 48.50. Stop loss above the high. If you're really looking for those shorts, I know a lot of you guys are. I've seen the charts in chats. I've seen the charts in Discord. Like, I know a lot of you guys are looking for those shorts. So, like, just some blueprints, some ways you can be thinking about it, because I've seen the charts since the market opened. Some people have sent me charts. I see the chat. Like, I'll see the charts people throw in chats and stuff in Discord. So I know what a lot of you guys are seeing, right? Obviously, your lows got taken out. Before that, the highs got swept. Right, looking for those. Like, everyone's looking for that continuation, from what it seems. Which is it's building up to that potentially. Like I said yesterday, if you're on the stream I did in London session, I streamed London session, I streamed New York session today. 2-0 today. I even said in London session, like 48.50 could be a level, or even 48.25. Like, those might be the first levels to watch for attempts of those bigger shorts. It might not even happen. So, like, you have to prepare yourself even for, like, both sides, because what if the shorts don't even happen? Like, what if you don't even get the shorts? Like, what if you don't get the drop? Right? Thinking of both sides. So when you're watching gold's price action, it's reading it at times too, like reading momentum, like where momentum is. you have to spend a lot of time on the charts to be able to read things like that with intuition. That takes experience. So one thing is watching like a YouTube video, like I was talking about earlier today. One thing is watching like a perfect curated YouTube video online, and then one thing's experience. I got a lot of experience. So that's why I'll look at the market maybe different from some other traders do, because I know experience. I have loads and loads of experience. I understand different scenarios, situations. So like this zone could still hold and give us that bounce. Still, like we're still in that area I was talking about, 48.25, 48.20. It could still hold and give a bounce. If you're looking for those big shorts, right? One thing is environment we're in. We are definitely in an interesting environment. I know a lot of people are looking for big shorts on gold. Seems like everybody wants to short gold more now, because of like the way it's broken down. Yeah, like you do have this crazy looking upwards trend line, right? I know, I see that. I've seen some charts. I see what everyone else sees. It makes sense. It's not wrong to be thinking, if you're drawing your trend line here and you see that, it's not wrong to be thinking that, right? I'm not saying anybody's wrong. I think like when I sell, that might be interesting. Like if I send a sell signal or if you see me take a sell on a live stream, that might be an interesting time. We'll see what happens after that, if I send a sell signal or if I take a sell on a live stream. I mean, maybe experience will come down to something there. The day I take a sell, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens the day I take a sell, because last one I took didn't work out on the signals I took on a signal. So don't worry, like if you're drawing your trend line up, your upwards trend line, like don't worry, I see that stuff too. You have your zone here, you have your breakdown. I see it all. And I don't disagree that it could happen, as long you have this high though, like this high, as long as you stay below that high, yes, you could get those big shorts that I know a lot of you guys are been asking about, the move down, right? I see it. So I don't disagree on it, but I'm not fully convicted by it yet. If I could say like this is definitely interesting price action we're seeing on gold, especially for like these times, like everything going on every other day and what just happened this weekend, like especially with what even happened this weekend. Like it's actually interesting price action. From my experience, like I've been trading gold for over 10 years now. Like I've been in the markets for over 10 years. With what happened this weekend, if the market was open this weekend, gold would have flew up. Two ships were attacked going through the Strait of Hormuz. The strait was closed. Like the disagreements, all this. Like if what happened this weekend happened on an open market, gold would have went up. Gold would have exploded up. If the events that took place on the weekend, again, like if the market was open, like just think about it. With what happened this weekend, right? Gold would have, if the markets were open, like if Forex, foreign exchange, like if markets were open, gold would have exploded, like gold would have shot up. It's been a lot of stuff like that. Like, I think eventually, once this stuff all settles down, people are just going to want to put their money back in gold and be like, all right, this is the safest thing. Buy land, buy gold, physical stuff, buy Bitcoin. Like once this war, like once people really get a grip of this, can get a proper outlook, money will flow back into gold. It'll circulate back into gold. We're still in the zone, 48.25, 48.20 area, still holding the high, maintaining the high. I've added a bit to my position. Maybe we can get to that 48.50. I would say take it slow in these markets. Like, you guys got to realize. So someone like, I've been trading for over 10 years, and February and March were probably one of the hardest markets conditions I've ever traded for myself. So because of the volatility. So for some of you new traders, you're in an environment that's quite the experience, to say the least. Like, or you have been. If you're like a new trader and you've been, like, if you started trading 2026, like, damn, welcome to trading. not the best, like, not the easiest lead and easiest way to dip your toes in the water, if you were to say the least. But I will say, 2 years from now, you'll look back and be like, damn, I gained a lot of experience. Like 2-3 years from now, you'll look back at times like this and you'll be like, holy, these are some of the times that will make you as a trader in terms of experience and build character. So even though, like, some of you guys, because I can say February and March from my trading experience were some of the hardest months I've dealt with in terms of volatility in the market, the headlines, the news every day. And just the overall volatility. And if you felt like that, you're not obviously alone, but it's something you'll look back on that'll build your character. If there's times where you couldn't see anything, if you were confused or you didn't, like, you'll look back and be like, damn. It's like, especially like 6 to 8 months from now or a year from now, like, when this war and everything going on, like, when we're experiencing what's happened with the markets, like, look at the S&P 500 index, all-time highs, $7,100. Well, we're gonna look back at this 8 months from now and be like, damn, like, we're gonna look at what happened, and so forth, 8 months from now, and be like, it'll give you a playbook for the future. Like, you'll look back and be like, damn, I gained a lot of experience because I saw what happened, and then even furthermore. S&P 500 chilling. Like, everyone thought it was gonna crash. I even thought we might have got some bearish movement today, but maintaining itself. Huge bullish month on S&P 500, like, huge. And now we're above 7,000, just chilling above the highs. I think it would try to, like, pull back to those highs. Yeah, I would think we would, like, try to get above the highs and stay above them. Like, we are above, like, we broke, like, so maybe, like, try to get back to them, pull back, wicks back. But that's definitely an interesting chart right there. Like, I mean, with COVID, what happened in COVID when it crashed? That's not COVID. Oops, that's 2008. Oh, we can even look at 2008 when it crashed and came back. Like, was that all-time high at that point? Pretty sure that would have been the all-time highs at that point. Yeah, the 2008 crash. That's why, like, everything's accelerated now. Look at the 2008 crash and how long it recovered. Look how long it took to recover back to all-time highs. Broke all-time highs, and it would just create new all-time highs. So like, this was a new all-time high. And eventually, all-time highs broke and went above the all-time high, and then it crashed, and it makes a new all-time high. And then it makes a new all-time high, and then it crashes, and then it goes above the all-time high, and then it goes a bit below. Like, and then this is the all-time high now, and you crash, and then you go and you make a new all-time high, and then, like, now you have all-time highs up here. And then what do you know? This is the all-time high in COVID. Right before COVID, there was an all-time high. Right before the lockdowns, the pandemic, there was an all-time high. And then the market crashed, and then it came back to the all-time high. And then what do you have? You break the all-time high, and then you stay above the all-time high, and then you make a new all-time high right before the Ukraine-Russia war. And then the market crashes, and then it comes back to the all-time high right then, and then it ends up recovering it, and then breaking it and holding it, and then you get a new all-time high made here, and then you drop and you break that one, and you make a new all-time high, and you drop and you break that one, and you make a new all-time high, and then Donald Trump announces tariffs right before new all-time highs. New all-time high gets made, tariffs. Boom, market drops. It comes back to new all-time high. It breaks the new all-time high. And then right before not Ukraine, Russia, USA and Iran, new all-time highs. And then the market drops, and now it breaks new all-time highs. Whew. Did that make sense? Does that make sense? So yeah, like, study that tonight. All right, go back and study that tonight. All right, that's your playbook for the future. How to trade the stock market 101. Buy the fear, buy the crashes, wait for new all-time high, then wait for it to crash, and wait for an all-time high to get made, then wait for it to crash, buy the dip, or wait for new all-time high to get made, wait for it to recover that, and then buy on the breakout, or wait for the crash, buy again, wait for new all-time high. That's I guess the S&P playbook over 2 decades, last decade, the century, the 20th century. S&P 500. Go look at every time, like literally go to look at it every time it's made an all-time high. Just pick a spot. Just pick a spot and start there, Start in 2008. Realistically, that's a good spot to start. Start with the 2008 crash. Just pick a spot and then start from there. Just use this, okay, all-time high. Broke all-time high. And then just start from there and look at that's an all-time high. Oh, 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 all-time high. That's a big drop right there. There's a doozy right there. That's a big one right there. See? That's like one of these. That's a big one. New all-time high. Oh, a little bit more here. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's a big one right there. New all-time high. Oh. That was a big one. That was a big one. Whatever happened in September 2014. September, so there probably was, again, like the market, there's not someone doing this to the market. There's usually something that happens in the world that the markets will react to. It's not just one person, because it's markets. There's a lot of people. If it's a domino effect too, right? But I'm suggesting probably in September of 2014, before October 2014, something might have happened geopolitically that might have caused the market to crash the way it did there, right? Something might have happened. I don't know. I don't remember, because I started getting into trading a little bit after that, like in 2015, 2016. Maybe something happened. I think there was a war. Syria, Iraq. What do you know? What do you know? I just took a random spot. What do you know? Historical event, September. Wait, let's see. September 14 was dominated by the escalation of fight against ISIS, the spread of Ebola, and the start of pro-democracy protests in Hong Kong, and ongoing Ukraine-Russia conflict. 2014. U.S.-led airstrikes in Syria, Scotland's and independence. There you go. And there was an abduction. September 2014. There you go. All I had to do was go back and see, this is a crash that looks Like the one that just happened. Oh my goodness. Let me look at this. let me put. They gotta get me. They gotta get us teaching this in middle school, or something. Let's go teach some kids this so they learn. USA Iran. Doesn't that crash? I just went to a random crash. I didn't even know. I wasn't trading in 2014. But I do remember Ebola. I do remember ISIS. And I do remember there was conflict with Syria. US led airstrikes in Syria. So September 2014. There was something that happened there that, the markets reacted to. The markets had something to react to. Coincidence? I think not. So, all-time high, market crashed, new all-time highs, goes above it, ends up holding it, makes a new all-time high, makes a new all-time high. And then more crashes. Like you could do this. Like look at where I went. Like I just did that in there. Go have fun tonight. Go. You'll see. You'll be like, damn. You'll be like, what have I been? You'll be like, what the fuck was I doing when I was a kid, or a teenager, or a young adult? You'll be like, what have I been doing my whole life? Like it's been right in front of our faces this whole time. It's what I've been doing since like 2020. So, I mean, I've been taking notes since I figured it out. I figured it out like really after like I seen what happened in like 2019 and 2020 with this crash, and that affected crypto, and then the COVID crash. After the COVID crash, I was an expert. So after the COVID-19 crash, it was pretty clear how they do this. Still in the zone, guys. Nothing's changed. It's still in the zone. Still in the 48.25, 48.20 area. Still could hold. Still in my zone. Down $100. Get that pump up. We get that pump up though. Risk to reward. Break this a bit smaller. Sometimes even when I add to a position, like notice like my stop loss. Sometimes when I add to a position, even I'll move the stop loss a bit. Like this was down here before. I'll move it like, made it a bit smaller in this case. Like not as big. But yeah, it's still the zone. Pretty much went over everything I need to go over tonight. Even talked about the shorts. Like if you're looking for shorts, you could get them. Just a little bit of patience. Like, market open yesterday. Everybody's looking for shorts. Like 2 short setups you could maybe see is if like the 4 hour, like I was saying before about the 4 hour here. You just have to be like coordinated with your stop loss and understand like the big short that everyone's looking for. I know everyone's looking for like the short down to the low. I mean, like 2 attempts at those. If like I attempt 2 shorts, like that'd be it for me. Like trying to attempt like two shorts at the right spot. If this doesn't play out, then I might be going for those shorts. We'll see. We'll see tonight. Like I'll be streaming tonight. I'm gonna wrap this session up. We've been on for a little while now. Yo, man, make sure you guys show some love. Everybody wants more trades, more streams, more analysis, more setups. Show some love, yo. Smash the like button, yo. Where the Gram's weak, man. You guys, the Gram is weak, man. Let's see. Again, last post. Oh, still, same. Nothing changes. See, nothing changes, man. It's weak. It's just weak. It's just weak. Hey, man. So that would be like your big shorts, I think. Like if you get a 4 hour rejection here, 2 hour rejection, those of you guys looking for your big shorts. This one, because it's such a small stop loss, you have to like think about like your risk. Like I'm in longs. Might switch to shorts tonight. London session's still loading. Still got London loading. It's only Monday. Remember, it's Monday and we're 2-0. It's Monday and I've already smashed full take profits twice today. So like, it's Monday. It's Monday 7:41 p.m. at night, and this trade hit full take profit, and this trade hit full take profit. So like, we got London session loading tonight as well. We got other sessions loading tonight. So this like short, you might have to like even attempt more than once. Like if you're trying to go for that big short. When have you guys seen me analyze sells? Been a long time, so there could be as long as you stay below this high, you could get that big short. In the meantime, I'll still look for some buys before I take that short. I'll hedge. I'll enter longs, sells. I'm gonna hedge it, a little hedge style. Because this one's smaller stop loss. What I do if I'm using like a small stop loss trying to go for a bigger target, because I know if I hit that risk to reward, I don't go full risk. I do like half the risk or even like a quarter of the risk, because with such a small stop loss on gold, there is a likelihood of getting stopped out easy. So I don't always go full risk when I'm trying to go for like a big target like this. Two types of traders, right? One could easily get stopped out, but obviously way more profitable, right? But it depends on the risk, because it's like this trade I'd be comfortable risking more on because I'm not likely to get stopped out on, right? Like if I was taking a sell here, I'd be willing to risk more because, okay, it's likely I'm not going to get stopped out here. And again, like I said before, I don't have to hold this trade till it hits the stop loss. It's just like defining where my max risk is. So there's like two types of traders, really. Otherwise, like watch 48.25. Like I'm in longs. I already mentioned that. Watching 48.20. Like if 48, I'm going to go over it before I get off. Like real quick. Watch 48.25. That could be like your short setups at it. Or wait for 48.50. Well, there's basically two types of traders looking. Like if you're looking for the shorts, like you have smaller risk to reward, which is like putting your stop loss near the current candles, right? Or like a higher risk to reward, like setup. Better risk to reward. Not as great risk to reward. Same entry. Probability of getting stopped out lower in terms of time. There's basically two types of traders here. One's more using, one would be using structure, like the market structure behind here. And one would be using like price action structure in the candles, which is just like putting the stop loss at this wick. Because if you zoom in on the candles, like if you're taking a short here, you have a place you could put your stop loss. So I might be the sacrifice here at 48.20, 48.25 area for the sellers. Stop loss in this case, like if I was looking at this, it's like I could put my stop loss above this high. That is a much like greater risk to reward setup, right? I don't have to go full risk on that, because like if I'm actually trying to target down here, it's like that's like 1 to 8, 1 to 9, 1 to 10 almost risk to reward. So that's like $100 could turn into $7, $8, or $7, $8, $900. So I don't have to go full risk on that. I could like go smaller risk, knowing okay if I hit my target. But like I even said, with the possibility of like even attempting another trade, because imagine having to attempt this trade twice. Like imagine you had to attempt it twice. The risk to reward would be worth attempting it twice, right? The shorts twice. Yeah, the 4 hour might flip, like I said, kind of at the beginning of the session. 4 hour could potentially flip. If this 4 hour closes bullish, that means like the setup I'm looking at for 48.20, 48.25 area isn't going to hold for continuations. If the 4 hour flips. Sells might switch to sells tonight. We'll see. Like Tokyo session's loading tonight and London session. Might be switching to sells at 48.30. We might be flipping it, see? Like the entry that I just grabbed for buys, I might be able to grab for sells later tonight because the 4 hour might be flipping. So I could still like I'm gonna reverse my trade. I'm gonna reverse my trade. I can still go for that setup, right? That sell setup, right? Knowing I'm in a position where risk is manageable in the sense of, okay, risk to reward. That's what I'm talking about right now. Like this trade, even if I, like shorts, even if I lose this trade and I want to switch to the shorts, like the swing, I still can, right? So I mean, 4 hour might flip 48.25. Yeah, like 48.25 might flip. I might be wrong here about this setup. Still has time. I'd probably give it like another hour. If this doesn't hold within like the next hour, this area, then I would say within the next hour, if this doesn't hold, then that tells me like 4 hours probably flipping. It's happening right in front of me, I know, but again, like this is just how I trade. Because remember what happened this morning? This morning, people are like, I'm in a trade. It was a perfect trade. People are asking me about sells, asking me, oh, what about this? Oh, it's going down, this. And I'm like, well, like, I said, this is how I said this morning, I was like, I'm not going to sell here. Remember, like, that's what I said to some of the people who are asking me, why are you buying or this, that? And I said, well, based on how I trade, my strategy, just how I trade, I don't sell here. Right? And now look, it wouldn't have made any sense to sell there. Imagine if I sent a sell signal at 4,800 this morning. Yeah, it would have went, yay, and then it would have went drawdown real quick, and then boom. Like, that wouldn't have been fun. So I'm not going to sell. Like, I don't sell into a support. Yeah, there's like a resistance here. It could flip. Completely aware of that. That's why I kind of talk about this, and that. You know, the possibilities. Might be 4 hour flip. We might be holding gold sells for like the day and just wait till tomorrow and see what ends up happening. Maybe tonight, London even. Because the risk to reward for the sells, as long as it stays below the high, is worth it. You know, you could get like down to 4,700, right? You go down to like 4,700 if it all holds. So I mean, like the risk to reward is worth it if 48.25 flips bearish, which it might be actually. We have 1 hour and 10 minutes on this candle, so it actually might be flipping bearish at 48.25. So I'm probably gonna close this trade. Like I'm not even gonna hold it till stop loss. I'll probably close this trade. And yeah, 48.20, 48.25 zone not looking like it's holding. And wait for like possible sells tonight, later tonight. Use the high, like I'll use the high because the 1 hour looks like it's gonna close bearish. So like, how do you get like smaller risk to reward in cases like this? Like even if you're selling now, it'd be like stop loss above the high, the candle high, not the structure high. The structure high is like one of the most common places in terms of stop loss, like putting your stop loss behind you at the last resistance. You can use candles, like in this case, like if you're looking at the 4 hour, that's the 4 hour wick. Might be shorts. Maybe I'm taking shorts this week. We'll see. Might be taking some shorts. Maybe in the next couple hours. Or even London session. Yeah, it looks like we rejected like 48.25, 48.30. This 4 hour has an hour, like a little bit over an hour left, hour and 9 minutes. So I'm definitely going to be watching this 4 hour and how it closes. Like if this candle closed how it is right now, then I'd be like, all right. That's how I trade. That's how I trade. Because it's the days where people are confused. Like, how'd you catch a trade on gold? I was seeing sells where, like, setups like this play out that people don't see before that move comes in. So, like, if this 4 hour closes, like, significantly bearish, then I'm liking gold more for, like, that reversal. Or that move down. Hey man, don't count me out yet. Might close this trade a bit early, but it was like this morning. This morning people are talking about like, what if it does this? And I said, hey man, don't count it out yet until it's like fully like, all right, this is done. But yeah, 48.25 looks like it's rejecting bearish a bit. 48.30. This 4 hour could try to flip bearish, which is like opposite of everything else I was seeing about holding the high. So I said, like, this high, this setup that I was breaking down before I even took it, I was saying it's more like a scalping short term. Like, I want to see if in this near term it bounces off this area. Still there on the 1 hour. So at 48.20. I said 48.25, 48.20 area. If I take shorts, I'll let you guys know. All right, how's that sound? If I take sells, I'll let you know. I'm not any sell. You see I'm going to buy right now. Watching this probably just for the next 30, 40 minutes. Might just discard it, close it early, and wait for the 4 hour to flip, show more confirmation. I know everybody wants sells. Patience. I mean, if you're in sells, that's fine. Don't let what I'm trading ignore that. Like this isn't, like, not every trade has to be permanent. Like, this could bounce up a bit, still close down, like trade around 48.25, 48.30. It could fluctuate and then reject. This candle still has time left on it, 1 hour, a bit over an hour on this candle. So when I was talking about rejection candlesticks before, like candlestick closure, like waiting for the candle to finish. Why do I say that all the time? It's just from experience, because the amount of times I didn't wait for the candlestick to close. Obviously, you don't always have to wait for the candlestick to close. You can get an idea of, like, it's going to reverse, but probably just the amount of times. Like, I always say wait for the candle to close, because the amount of times, like, yeah, there's not all the time, but I say it a lot of times. There's times where I just, like, it might be easy for some traders to look at this and be like, yeah, this is going to flip bearish. Especially if you're, like, more of, like, someone who sees bearish setups. But yeah, yo, pretty much for the night, guys, that's going to be it. We've been on for a while now. I'm going to wrap it up. That's pretty much going to be it for me. I'm going to jump on the inner circle later. If you're inside the inner circle, I'll drop a link later when I jump back on the charts to see what's going on. And yeah, like, potentially we could hold 40, like, for the short term, like I was saying, 48.20, 48.25 is just short term. So it looks like in the short term it might not hold. So yeah, like this, like, analysis for short term. Sells are a bit longer term. Like, even this 1 hour, I might, yeah, 1 hour looks like it's gonna close bearish too. So, like, probably gonna close these longs here. This guy, I was like, what was that? Probably gonna close these longs and look for rejection. Yeah, might be flipping on that 4 hour, folks. Wait for the next signal. If you're inside the inner circle, might be another signal loading. At 48.25, might, you see the 4 hour could be trying to flip. All right, don't want to act too soon now. But I'm watching her. I'm watching her tonight. Might go for themselves. 48.25. Still at that. We might get a bounce here. But yeah, look at that 1 hour. 1 hour is closing soon. I'm going to close this. Yeah, because this one's not, like, reacting. I'm just going to close this. Probably going to bounce right after I close, like usual. And probably going to wait for next candle. Possible re-entry on 48.25 shorts here now. And that could be, like, the big swing, potentially down, or at least back down to the low. I'm going to close that. That's what I mean about, like, trading. Like, I'll send a signal and it'll hit take profit 1, and then 3 people will blow their account somehow. Like, And I'm like, what's going on? I'll send it like one of the signals I sent last week. Today, I'll trade smash today that I sent. Any signal I sent 2 signals today. Honestly, it looks like a third one's loading. I'm probably about to send a third signal to the chat. So if you're in the inner circle, I'm going to wrap this up. Probably about to drop the third signal. I'll drop the chart, but if you guys are inside the inner circle, probably loading here. We might have another signal loading, all right? Might have another signal loading. But yo, I got to wrap it up. We've been on for 2 hours and 47 minutes, all right? I'm going to stream later, too. How many times I streamed in London? I streamed New York. Streaming right now. And we're going to stream later. Might have a signal loading here, folks. Looking like 1 hour is going to close bullish. 4 hour could be flipping. Close my trade a bit early. So, I mean, you don't always have to hold things till stop loss. Don't get emotional. Don't be a little... Grow some balls. Don't be a Bob. Remember Bob? We talked about fucking Bob, right? Bob has small balls. This is Bob here. Remember when we were talking about Bob and then we were talking about Bobby, right? Bob earlier today, right? And we had Bobby. Some of you guys just got to be like fucking Bobby here, right? Right? No emotion, right? Like someone saw me close a trade early and I had a $293 L. And I was like, bro, my stop loss was $2,800. I closed it early. Like, I wanted to reposition myself. Like, why'd you close your trade? I'm like, what? I closed that one a little early. New signal may be loading. Watch my zone end up holding. My zone might end up holding, by the way. Close that one a bit early. I didn't like the entry. I got in a little early. We're going to find the trade tonight, yo. Is it shorts? Who's in shorts? Some of you guys are in shorts. I know some of you guys are in shorts. Do we like longs or shorts? 48.20 is still holding. The zone's still holding, though. So I'm waiting. I want to see that 4 hour flip more. But look at that. 48.25. Yeah, that 48.25 is looking interesting again. 48.25. Gets off stream, sends a buy signal. That's gets off stream, full port. Gets off stream, sends a buy. It's like, might be sells here, guys. I get off the stream, I send a buy. Might be sells here, folks. 48.25. I might flirt with it. I might flirt with her. I might dabble. I might shoot my shot. Might flirt with her. 48.25. Pullback, retest. Next candle. This one's rejecting bearish. Next candle potentially come down. 48.25, 48.30 area. We'll see. I'm going to wrap it up. New signal possibly loading, all right? If you're in the inner circle, get your fucking... Never mind. I'm not going to say it. Get your cocks ready. No. All right? Leo's fucking jet lagged right now. I can see it in his eyes. This guy's jet lagged, hearing me go off right now. This guy went from Italy to Toronto, from Toronto to Portugal, back to... And he did it in 48 hours. And no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Somehow this guy went from Italy to Toronto to Portugal, back to Toronto. He did it in 7 hours, guys. And you guys can't... No. Leo did that in 7 hours, and you guys still can't make a trading plan? Gosh, what's wrong with you? No, I'm kidding. Leo did... I'm joking. I can tell this guy looks jet-lagged. Your eyes look like, yo, this guy's hearing us go off. See, I closed my trade, and what does market do? Pumps up right away. Yes, see. I think I'm just going to stick to my buys forever. I think for the rest of my life, I'm just going to be a buyer. I'm just going to buy. That's it. For the rest of my life, I'm just going to buy. I get out. It comes back to the entry. Of course. Lost $220 there for you guys. I had to lose, so everybody else could fly potentially, maybe. Let's see. Oh, man. We might be... Oh, man. Oh, Nelly. Hey, when you hear me say, guys, I'm going to wrap it up, it means I'm going to stream for another 2 hours. Just remember that, all right? Guys, I'm wrapping it up in 20 minutes, 3 hours later. Talks about sells, about to drop a buy signal in the chat, though. Hey, if the buy loses, I should have just stuck with what I was saying. If the buy doesn't hold, then we know sells are coming in. Easy as that. Hey, you guys want more trades? So everybody's like, everyone want more trades. Not everybody needs more trades. Some of you guys only need 2 trades a week. Not everybody needs, like, some of you guys are experienced to have 2-3 trades a day, but some of you guys don't know risk management yet. I gotta learn. Some of you guys only need 2 couple a week, really, like setups. Like, some of you guys aren't experienced enough for like 2 to 3 trades a day, to be honest. I'm serious, man. I'm serious. I could send more trades, but some of you guys scare me too. I sent a trade last week. It hit TP1, and then it went back to the entry zone, and 3 people blew their account. I was like, man, we hit TP1 at least. It wasn't even a bad trade. It was just like a trade that hit TP1. It went up, hit take profit 1. And then that was it. They gave us what it gave us for the time. It wasn't like a bad trade. And then freaking next 4 trades I send, all hit take profit. 4 trades in a row since that one trade. And I'm like, what's going on, man? So I'm just going to do what I do. And there's a lot of people who actually want three couple trades a day. And then just brace yourself is what I it's the one thing I'm going to say. Like, because like more trades is just more numbers. Like, I said this morning, like that trade I just took, I didn't send, like the trade I just took on this stream, I wouldn't have sent as a signal. I might soon. Maybe there's a signal loading here, actually. We're watching it. We're watching it. We're watching her. We're watching her, right? Keeping an eye on her. Not every trade I take, I send as signals because like some trades I take react 100 pips and then come back to break even. So, or they come down to a smaller stop loss, a smaller loss, or they hit my stop loss, and I'm prepared for that. And people like to full port my trades, like go 100% risk on every one of my trades. I get it. Count's still up. Count's still up. Should refresh. No, after tonight. Yeah, after the day is done. Even when I went on a losing streak it was like 2 weeks. Like, I had a bad 2 weeks, and then that was it. Count's still up. So even when I went on that up and down, back and forth, count's still up. Count's still up. $48.20. I did say $48.20, that little bugger. I'm going to wrap it up. Let me get my head clear. You guys are asking a lot of questions in the chat. I know everyone's signal. We might, remember what I said, we might get that bounce up. Look at my chart. Let's go back to the chart. She might play out. She might play out, folks. Damn. Fuck, why'd I get out? Fuck me. Emotional trader. Fuck. It's fucking Leo's fault, man. He's confusing me, man. He came in here. I call it blame Leo, man. Go to the bathroom. Fuck, man.
Just figure out that you know my essential jacket.
Your what?
The essential jacket.
Oh.
The black one. Bro, it's not in the jackets anymore.
Oh, fuck, man. Bro, I know how you feel. Like, it's pretty good.
Bro, I'm about to cry.
Nah.
First the flight.
Bro,
Then the 2 hour at the airport, and then this, bro, I'm about to cry. Fuck.
where do you leave? Guys, if you had a bad day, if you had a bad day. that was Burberry. I had a Burberry hoodie. I left a Burberry hoodie. Bro, I was a Burberry hoodie once. Oh my god, and shoes. That was so sad. It was like one of my favorite. Wow, I should have kept her, guys. Should have kept her. Emotional trader. I'm an emotional streamer. Fuck. Fuck. Ah. Hey, man. It happens. Even your boy, all right? Hey, man. Damn, yo, what? Shit. That's fuck. Rug pull. You rug pulled yourself. What, you left it in the plane?
Oh, I don't know where. Not in the plane, but maybe in the hotel. So, like, I don't know. It's not in the luggage anymore, though.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Hey, man, you want to go drive in a Rolls Royce? That'll make you feel better?
That would make me feel better.
You want to go drive in a Rolls Royce? All right. Well, hey man, I just closed a trade that I shouldn't have. Everybody, we all have our dog days, you know. Now what? You guys know me. I ain't no bitch. I gotta fucking I gotta go with my intuition. So, intuition tells me. What's intuition tell Evan Cabral today? Spider senses are tingling. Spider senses are tingling. They are tingling. The 1 hour area, that 1 hour area is still holding. That high I was talking about over here, it's holding, so it's debatable for me right now. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? This is looking interesting now. Fuck. Got it at the worst time, which was the best time when you think about it. Got it at the best time to enter. Hey, man. Let's all learn from this. Shit balls. Fucking knew it. Fucking told you guys. What did I say, man? What did I say? 48.25, 48.20 area. It's holding. Engulfing candle forming right now on the 15 minute. And if you look at that inside of that engulfing candle, how this 1 minute just shifted out, and the 5 minute. You guys get me thinking themselves, man. Lately you guys be getting me thinking themselves, man, because I see the charts and stuff, and I'm like, fuck. Lately you guys got me thinking selves. Like, oh. do. Shit. Well, that's embarrassing. I am utterly embarrassed of myself. Fucking cancel me. Pull back. Get back in. Same move. It's fucking magic arrows, man. Don't forget the magic arrows, yo. Those magic arrows, they really work. Yo, those magic arrows work. Let's not forget about the magic arrows. Can't believe I was about to go for sells there. Wake up. Can't believe I was about to go for sells there. I said yesterday, I was like, if it hits 48.50, that's what I'll do. Like, if we're live on stream and it's at 48.50, I'll take a sell. I did say that yesterday, like on London session. So. Mamma mia, eat a pizza. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
That's a minus $2,000 in a fucking 11 hours, bro.
Fuck. See? It could be worse. Could be worse. Could be worse. It could be worse, guys. Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk, man. I'm not in, man. I'm not in buys. I was. You guys saw. Like, I'm in buys from down here on MetaTrader. Yeah. I mean, shit. It's fucking on to me. Yeah, my phone died. I need this fucking pullback on the 1 minute, alright? I'm sticking with my plan, alright? If it doesn't hold, then I know the 4 hour's flipping. If the 4 hour flips, then I'll, I need this 1 minute to pull back real quick. Right here. Right in there. Right in here. Come on, right in here. Right in here. Right in here. I had the end, bro. I had 26, 20, like I had better entry than where it's at now. Like, I was entering in here, literally adding to it. So I'm gonna wait and see if it pulls back to 25 real quick. They need this 5 minute or the 1 minute to do like a quick pullback. Zones, man, you gotta just trust those zones with gold. Like, it can look like it's gonna flip bearish, but like, it's so reactive with zones. You see, like the zone that I was talking about when we got on the 1 hour. If anybody remembers the 1 hour area, right? You know, that 1 hour thing I was talking about when we got on? Oanda has it clear there on Oanda, the 1 hour area here. Fudgesicles. Yeah, it's going to go to 48.40 now. It's going to go to 48.40 probably. I would likely, yep. I alleviated my plan. I'm going to throw my phone. I'm kidding. Well. Just come down a little bit. There you go. 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 Ah, terrible entry. Terrible fucking spread. Fucking. Come down a bit. Come down a little bit in there. I just wanted to come down in that little around 25. Come down in here a bit more. And I'm going to stick with my plan. My plan when I got on. Remember what my plan was when I got on? To see if this zone holds overall. If it holds, it holds. If it doesn't, then 4 hour flip. Wait for the 4 hour to flip. Wait for 4 hour flip. Because if it doesn't hold, that means the 4 hours flipping. That's where I'm at. So I'm gonna. Yep, I know. I'm re-entering. You might be like, what the fuck's this guy doing? But hey, it's okay. It might seem crazy. It might. Maybe for some people. I mean, if you're looking at the account balance and you look at like the amount I lost and this and that, then you're probably like, all right, you're like fucking buying power, all right, buying power. 48.40. If we push to 48.40, I'll make the L back at least. And maybe we could push to 48.50. A little pullback there because we got a shift out. I want that mini little pullback there because you just got this shift out there. Fucking hell. Could have just been in it. Better positioned. Lower entry. Should have been at 48.20, 48.22, 48.30. Yeah, you know. So would you call it chasing price? Not for me in this instance, because it's like sticking with the plan. I alleviated from the plan, and I have a better plan moving forward. So yeah, 48.20, 48.25. If that doesn't hold, then same plan as before. Wait for the 4-hour flip. Because, bruh. Of course it held the zone. Short term. We could try to get an extension up. And that's just about it for gold. Otherwise, you're waiting for that Otherwise, I'm waiting for that 4-hour flip. Like, it's not there yet to me. It's just not there yet for me. Maybe in 41 minutes or an hour and 41 minutes, like next 4-hour candle. That 4-hour flip's just not there yet for me yet. $48.50. Like if we were at 48.50, like I said, if we go to 48.50, that's probably the level I'll be looking for sells at. 48.50. 48.50. 48.58 area, like close to 48.60, like that area. If we get up in there, I'd probably be way more like convicted for sells, like more conviction for sells up in there. Yeah, like 48.50. I'm probably low-key saying we're going to go there. Low-key, I'm probably saying we're going to 48.50. Remember, sometimes it's my like brain speaking. There's Evan, and then there's Trader Evan. There's me, and then there's my brain, and what my brain sees. See that little pullback? See how it did the little guy there, you want those in moments like this where something shifts. You want those little pullbacks, those little guys. It's like last night, so in London session, like these, like when the market's making a shift out, like here, when it's like shifting, you kind of want those little pullbacks when you're starting to notice, or even bigger pullbacks, little things to get in when it's shifting out. This looks like it's trying to shift out to me. That 15-minute came in pretty strong there. Yeah, that 15-minute candle just came. That's the candle I was like anticipating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down candles, 1 candle up. So yeah, like this zone still could hold the 48.25, 48.20 area. I'm gonna leave it at that. Like it still could hold. Try to push up to like 40 or 50. If it doesn't, that means it's the 4 hours flipping. Like I said, guys. See where this is in like 2 hours. Should have kept my trade, wrapped it up, and see where we're at in a couple hours, closer to Tokyo session. So like it could still hold. Still could potentially. I mean, when it comes to technical analysis, you guys gotta remember, like I've been trading gold for a long time, so I've done stuff like this a lot. Like I've always looked for stuff like this or stuff to hold. this high. It would be like this morning. Like, I mean, if you look at like a setup that's similar to this is like what happened this morning here. I mean, obviously the market first started breaking out there and made this high, but you see this nice pullback, held the zone. So that's actually a really good setup because the market shifted out, made a higher high, and then it pulls back to $4,800. That's like one entry. With the things I teach you guys, that's like one entry you could have caught at 4,800. There was already sells at 48.25. If you look at 48.25, it was actually like sells this morning at 48.25. So that's like another entry you could have caught. I didn't catch that one. I caught another trade this morning at 4,800, right? Like, we were taking those buys. I had my stop loss just in the right position. Sometimes it's just about where your stop loss is. My stop loss was just in the right spot. I was buying at 4,800 if you're on the live stream. So it's like, with the things I teach you guys, if you look at just today, like 48.25, that's kind of what we're using right now. 48.20, still holding. But 48.25, right? There could have been entry there. I teach you guys this stuff. That's one entry you could have potentially caught. 4,800, I called that out. I called out two trades today. But there was a trade I called out here at 4,800. So I was able to catch that. Again, that's this trade here. 4,800. Just with using those prices, like there's three entries there. You see, like, just using price, some of the simple stuff I teach, or even like here, you could see 4,800 reacted for a sell. So like realistically, like four entries possible with the things I teach you guys. Because once you build foundation around the things I teach you guys, you can start to explore, and you can get more advanced like me, or more like you could take trades. Like there's things I teach you guys that's like obviously there's different entries you could have caught outside of those. Like if you could have caught an entry in here if you're seeing that. Or like literally there. Like there's different things you can catch entries on, right? Like this could have been an entry. That's at 48.10. It's not, one of the really round numbers that I talk about, like the zeros, 50s, 25s, and such. There's different ways that you can look at technical analysis to catch entries, but if you look at like the main things I teach you guys, right, like right here, entry, that would have been like the easiest one, to be honest. That would have been the clearest one, realistically. Just the entry, what the market's doing, price pushing up, higher high, comes down, goes back to the high, actually breaks it. So like that would have been like the easiest one. I took the hardest one this morning. The signal I sent this morning was like maybe for the moment more of like the harder one. Really not that hard. 4,800 still held. Realistically, the zone should have been like 4,800, 47.95. But still using that $4,800 level. So it's like there's different trades. Like if you look at the first 24 hours of the market, like there's an entry here that could have been caught off of like all the things I teach you guys. Oh yeah, gold's giving me a time tonight. Just if anything, just wait for the signal. Just wait for the signal. It's giving me a time tonight. If anything, wait for the signal. Sometimes you gotta break. Sometimes you gotta break it in. I gotta break themselves in. Yeah, that 48.25, 48.20 is just sitting there. It's bouncing around it. 48.20, 48.25 area. We had a huge spike up there, but now it's completely coming back down. Still could hold this area. Like I said, if this area doesn't hold, that means to me 4 hours is going to be flipping. And then, like, if the 4 hour flips, see, it's starting to now. Bugger, gold's just on one with me with tonight, eh? Just on one here. Now I'm back in the same spot. What a funny night. This is a funny night. This is probably one of the funniest sessions I've ever done, actually. Holy. I'm not freaking out. If I'm not freaking out, I hope you guys aren't. I hope nobody's freaking out. Like, oh my god, what's going on? Ping pong. Watch, y'all. If them sells happen this week, if them sells everyone's talking about happen, I'll catch them. I'll be in one of them at least. I should be in at least one of them if we get those sells. I wanted 48.50, but it's still only Monday night, right? We still could get 48.50 tomorrow. It's only Monday night, so 48.25. We'll look at it later. We'll look at it closer to London session, if anything. Like it's like Tokyo hours, so if anything, like closer to London session or late Tokyo. I got my PB. I did get my PB, which stands for pullback, not peanut butter. Yeah, I knew I got a terrible entry, so I did get my pullback, on gold. I did get my little pullback, so I gotta follow the plan, right? Can't bitch out. Can't bitch out. Following the plan. I can't bitch out now. The fuck? See what I just did? I can't bitch out now. Nah, if anything, you can wait still. There's gonna be a setup. Like, I'll send the next signal when I see the next signal-worthy entry. I can't bitch out now. I can't go out like that now. It's either I take a medium loss, like not a big loss, like an average loss. Losses structured, managed losses is what they're called. These types of losses are managed losses when you're scalping or day trading. As frequent as I do, like just in like the first bit of the, like I called out a signal at 2:38 in the morning. Hours later, I'm taking another trade, New York session right now. So as frequent as I trade, you got to have like managed losses. Like manageable losses at some point. Especially if you're gonna trade like as frequent as I trade, like I'll take like on average 2 to 3 trades per day. As frequent as that, it's a lot of trades. Like a lot of traders don't even think one trade a day is a lot, but one trade a day adds up to 5 a week. 5 a week times X amount of weeks in the year. It adds up. It adds up. Fucking sells. Oh yeah, 4 hour. All right, guys. Wish me luck. No, you don't really need to. Oh yeah, she's looking juicy though. I'll tell you, there's a signal loading. So stay tuned for it. There is a signal loading. Momentarily. Just not right now. Why didn't I send that as a signal? Because like I said, like I take a lot of trades, so I send specific ones as signals. Like I myself as a trader might take on average 3 trades a day, which is a lot. Because if again you do 3 trades a day times X amount of days in the week, multiply your weeks, that adds up. Those numbers add up over time, right? They compound. So even 1 trade a day might not seem like a lot. So, well, I don't send every single trade I take. Like if you watch the live streams the last 2 weeks, there's been trades I've taken on live streams that I didn't send as signals. That's just normal. Like there's a lot of trades I take, and I don't want to over trade for everyone. Like it's more about consistency for me. Oh yeah, 4 hours flipping. Buying high. Hey man, I'll buy. Leave me and my buys alone. Like I said, 4 hours flipping, folks. Fucking knew it. See, saying I fucking knew it. You guys were right. All you guys were right. You guys were all right. The pump. I got faked out. I got the fake out. I got faked out there. They got me. They They knew. We're good. We're down 400 bucks. We're not bad. We're down 400. Gonna close it. We're not bad. We're down $468. It's not the end of the world. We're down 468. I had to crawl, so I had to crawl so I could jump hit first here. I had to crawl into it so I could fly. Yeah, it's looking better now to me. I'll have the worst luck. Watch me have the worst luck tonight. Damn, I was right about the 1 hour candle. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. This is why I don't always live trade. This is why I just send signals. But hey, it's to share experience for everyone. I got nothing to hide. I just lost $468. Leo just lost $2,000 because he left his jacket in the airplane. So it could be worse, man. It could be worse. It could be worse. I just lost 468, so it could be worse. Leo just freaking lost a $2,000 jacket. It could be a bit worse. It could be a bit worse for me. Inner circle. Signal loading right now. I know I said that before, but now we're serious. I'm going to drop a signal. I'm going to get off right now. I'm going to drop the next signal. And you guys probably already know what it is. I've been talking about it already. So if we go back now we're underneath 48.25. So it's just like looking for that retest on the 4 hour flip. So I knew if my setup didn't work, I know 4 hours flipping. So now I'm looking for that like retest simply. Like, it's not to overcomplicate things or get emotional. Like, you're looking at someone who has 11 years of experience. So it's like, if the way I do things is too emotional for you, you just got to understand this is what experience looks like. Like, it's just like managed losses, trades, wins, risk to reward. That's kind of what it's about, right? Because like a managed loss looks like this. I'll show you what a managed loss looks like, and I'll show you what a real loss looks like. So like a manageable loss looks like this, for example, right here. These minus 28, minus 151, minus 223, minus 264. It's like manageable losses. You know, this, maybe even this one, sort of. Like that's more like medium. Like these are more like, okay, like an actual loss, like getting run out, stop loss hit, okay, or maybe a bit before the stop loss. You can see the difference. There's more losses here than wins. Like realistically, like 3 of these wins are more important than there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losses, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. 3 of the wins are pretty much majority, right? So that's what like managed losses looks like. And you just, I'm doing all this stuff live to show you guys this, weeks like this, like what normal trading actually looks like, not what you see these guys on social media doing, flexing like these 6-figure trades, $1 million trades, multiple 7-figure trades. Like no one's making that money here, right? Yeah. That's what. This is kind of like what manageable losses look like, especially for the account size. I'll probably be looking for them sells 48.20, 48.25 area now. I know it's like seems like switching things up, but it's just like, again, everybody wants me to stream 3, 4, 5 times a day. That's what I'm doing, showing you guys what I would probably be doing if I wasn't streaming here, right? Might have done some things a bit differently. We'll see. Oh, yeah, looks like that 4 hours ready to flip. This closes in 23 minutes. So, yeah, 4 hours flipping, 23 minutes till close. Next candle will probably wick up a bit. Like this candle closes bearish. Next candle will wick up a bit. Probably come back to like 48.25. Yeah, like when this candle closes, you'll see the next candle probably like wick back up a bit and then maybe bring in that sell. If you're not already in on your own. Even this candle, same thing. This looks like 22 minutes till the closure, so this looks like it's flipping. That's what I'm talking about, like candlestick flipping. Next candlestick will open. It'll probably have a slight pullback to like 48.23, 48.24, 48.25 on the next candlestick. So next candlestick could be possible like entry for shorts even. For me, I'm not in shorts, as you guys can see. Just closed out those stupid longs. So like next candle could be like the one where shorts come in, like on a pullback entry. Yeah, it looks like 4 hours flipping here. So this candle's going to close bearish from the looks of it, 20 minutes. Next candle could wick up. Possibly wick up if we get like this bearish close. That's what I was talking about before. Like if the short-term setup didn't work, like if what I was seeing before didn't work, then 4 hours, that means like the 4 hours is going to flip. That's what I was talking about before. It's like if that short-term setup doesn't work, then it's like I know the 4 hours is going to be flipping. And then if the 4 hour flips and closes bearish, they're still going to give me enough time, because this has 20 minutes left on it, to possibly get like pullback, re-entry, even just a re-entry on the 4 hour flipping. Yeah, there still could be a trade here, just to show you like there's still patient. Like you don't always have to rush things. Like might have seemed like I rushed into those buys, but just looking for one thing, maybe another. Might be a signal loading. I'm gonna wrap it up. I think that, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up for the night here. I'll be on later tonight. I know I've said that like 10 times. Kind of a chaotic night, funny night. Yeah, like if you get this 4 hour close, it looks like it. Like I don't like to predict too soon. There's 20 minutes left, so that's a good amount of time, but it looks like it's gonna close bearish on the 4 hour. So I'm thinking next candle like tries to pull back when it opens. There's like 19, you can see 19 minutes left on this, 20 minutes. Next candle like pulls back when it opens, tries to get like a bit of a continuation down. Yeah, since that zone didn't really hold, like we're funny enough, or oddly enough, we're still testing it like on the 1 hour. Like it's still testing that zone on the 1 hour, but pump up, pump down. Oh, gold is interesting right now. Gold is on a fight. Like gold is actually on a fight between the bulls and the bears. It's actually on a fight. Yeah, sometimes if you have ever mixed signals right now, it's like just wait a bit till the clearest signal comes out. I'm gonna wait. Hop off and probably send a signal in the chat. Yeah, it's just a fight right now between literally bulls and bears. 48.20, 48.25, dollar pumping up a bit, pumping down, like dollar fluctuating up and down. It is just it's a fight at this area. So it would take the 4 hour to actually close bearish to break that. See how the 4 hour is flipping up now all of a sudden? Like, it would take the 4 hour to close bearish to really bring those sells, I think. You know, those sells coming in. You would need that 4 hour flip. It looked like, that's why, like, it looks like for a minute there, and it could still, like, 4 hours still hasn't closed bearish. So it's like, it shows you how much time there is to even wait for things. Because if it's the big sell we're looking for, it's like, if it's the big sell, I'm telling you, it's going to take like a good 4 hour confirmation. If it's like a big sell we're looking for. If it's a little sell, I could have entered. Like, if I was just looking for a little scalp or something, then. Yeah, gold's just fluctuating. I like the price action, but I'm seeing two things, so I want to be extra patient, not risk too much. Focus on the 4 hour, see how it really closes. Because if it doesn't close bearish, that changes bearish. It's like, if you don't get really that bearish 4 hour flip, it's everything I've been talking about will happen if you don't get that 4 hour bearish flip. So, interesting price action. I'm seeing, like, price action isn't choppy, isn't bad right now. It's pretty clear, but it's clear on both sides. You have buyers like defending this area, as you can see, slightly. Buyers are tapping this area where there used to be resistance. That makes sense. Previous resistance zone. Buyers are defending that area. Sells, you have a higher high made, so it's like sellers are coming in on this higher high. Price pushed up a lot around a psychological level. So on both sides right now, it's chopping around. It hasn't set direction yet. Because if this breaks out, if this breaks the high and pulls back, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go like, it's like. Here's the thing, if that breaks that high and makes a higher high and then pulls back, guess what your boy's going to be going for one more time, right? So it's like certain things could hold. Interesting market tonight. I don't think there's just a one-shot trade right now. It's building up. It's not just like buy or sell right now. It's building that confirmation up. Because, like, look at the high that it just made. So if you clear that high, right? What do you have then, right? So different little scenarios here, because that high was just formed, went lower low, but if it clears that high and makes a higher high, there's a shift there. So there you have that. Yeah, a lot of like interesting development. Was waiting to send some sells. Do we send the sells? Nah, yo, that 4 hour has 15 minutes left. Let's see. I'm going to watch this 4 hour depending on how it closes. Nah, no trades right now. I was in buys twice, and I didn't have the best luck there. Didn't have the best luck. That's trading. We don't call it luck. We don't call it we just say it's trading. Like, and it, like, amateurs blame other circumstances, like, oh, this, that, it's trading. It's just trading. It's called trading. Like, once you've been trading for 11 years, you've traded enough to go through enough experiences. What's the signal? No signal yet. No, I didn't send a signal yet. I'm waiting to see if I was debating on sells. Depending on the 4 hour. But that 1 hour zone that I drew up at the beginning of the session is still holding, remarkably. The 1 hour area that I drew at the beginning still holding, so it's interesting. For now, probably just watching until the signal. Like the first attempts that I took, like they could have ran, they could have went by now. They obviously didn't, so I'm not gonna attempt the same thing too many times, right? If this shifts up, then that would be different. That would be different if that shifts up. So I'm just waiting for now. 4 hours about to close in like what? 10-ish minutes, 13 minutes, yeah. So there you go. This has 13 minutes till it closes. It looks like it's going to close bearish, but you know, there's 13 minutes left, so anything can happen in 13 minutes. In the last 30 seconds, the candle could fly up, and it's like, bam, it ends up going up. So sells, waiting for 4 hour close. Sells, waiting for 4 hour to close. Already went for buys. If I was going to go for buys, it would be the same trade literally again. 48.20, 48.25 area. So the sell is waiting for 4 hour bearish close. Buys, there's only one buy setup tonight, and it's the one that's been in front of us. Like, it's that zone right there. So that's why I'll give myself like options. If it's like, you see, I went for the buys. It could have worked if I held. I just didn't position myself properly. I'll give myself scenarios where it's like, okay, if these buys don't work, I know the 4 hours flipping. But damn you, that 4 hour has 11 minutes left, and you can see. No, so I haven't sent a signal yet. Went for a couple buys. They didn't work. Closed them early before stop loss would have got hit. Some smaller losses, like managed losses. Looks like the shift that happened last night during London when it spiked up, went down, and then started to shift out again. So like something like this changes like the bearish. You get like a shift out of this high. That could be that reason to enter. We're just doing live analysis. I wish I was in buys. My impulsive side of me just wants to enter buys. My patient, disciplined side is saying wait for the 4 hour to close, just see what happens on the 4 hour first. So, impulsive Evan is like talking to me. Yeah, see, that 4 hour might not even close bearish. That's crazy. It might just stay bullish. It's got 10 minutes left. The 4 hour might just remain bullish. Sometimes it's the first thing you look at, right? It's like sometimes it's the first thing you talk about when you get on the stream. There you go. Yeah, we're still, guys, like it's still holding 48.20, 48.25. That is the area I said. Interesting enough. Because if the 1 hour closes bullish, it just looks kind of ugly, you know? If the 1 hour closes bullish here, you know, there was just a small rejection. It could have just been a retracement. 4 hours green again. It was just flipping red. 4 hours turning green again. There's your answer, folks. It might not close bearish. See? That's why time on the charts patience is key, because I can still catch this move. I'm going to catch one of these moves one way or the other. Watch. I'll prove it tonight. I'll prove it tonight. I'm going to wrap it up. So I'm either going to catch this break, buy, continuation up, or 4 hours is going to flip bearish. Going to catch that 4 hour flip. All right. One or the other. And we'll see where the account's at. Account's at 32.92.803. And we'll see if it's the buy or the sell, but no signal yet. If you're in the inner circle, I'll drop a signal if I see anything. I'll be on later though. Been on for 3 hours. Too much we've talked about. Was looking for trades. Went for the buys. You know, attempted some buys. 48.25, like around like 48.26, 48.27. Didn't work. Could have still been in those. Nothing would have really changed. Like realistically, still could have just been in those buys. Nothing would have really changed too much. The market is just consolidating right now. So that high, you take out that high, it should go up. If you take out that high, if we shift above that high, it should go up to 48.40 or 48.50. So I gave you guys a lot of info on this session. I went for buys. Unfortunately, the buys weren't clean. It could have just been a smooth session if the buys just, like usual, but it is what it is. It's chopping around, consolidating a bit here. Still maintaining, staying above this high, and it looks like the 4 hour is flipping back green and everything. But yeah, that was a long session. Leo's like, this guy's still go. Leo don't know, man.
You still live?
Bro, I've streamed for like 12 hours today alone, bro.
Crazy.
Like, bro, I streamed London session for like 2 hours and 40 minutes. I streamed New York for 3 hours. I streamed 5 hours ago. I've streamed 4 times today. I probably streamed like 8, close to 10 hours. Like, fuck, shit, lately.
That's why you are the god. And that's why people are not going to find this type of product.
Yeah, see, exactly. Yeah, I've streamed a lot today.
Yeah,
fucking
like,
hell.
I wonder in the streaming, like, who streams that much?
Yeah, like name another millionaire that does, like a millionaire, like
yeah,
someone that like millionaires coordinate their time. We use our time differently,
Yeah.
This is effective time, bro. This is time on the charts, bro. I'm leveling up my character too. That's what they don't know. Like, I get better at trading myself on these sessions. They think I'm just here to I'm leveling up too. Like, that's why I got a lot of experience.
You know what?
I see too many things.
We should count how many hours you stream this month and show that to people. Fuck. For real. For real. But y'all, we out. Could be a fake out. I love when I see that. What is it? The Jewish fake out? The Jewish fake out? The Jewish fake out. Yo, the Jewish. A good buy, eh? Fuck, everyone's sending me sell charts this week. Like, I usually I get a mix of both buys, bro. Everyone's been sending me sells this week on I was like, it looks like a good buy. I was like, that looks like a good buy. Nah, like, I got most of the charts I've seen this week are sells. From like trading view charts, I got people DMing me charts, and then in the Discord chats. So like, most people are actually seeing like sells this week, actually, from the looks of things. Most people talking about 48.25 sells and 48.50 sells this week. I like 48.50 the most. I'm still kind of being anal. I'm pretty anal right now with this price action, as you guys can see. Like, I'm pretty fucking anal right now because it's still holding the high. It's still holding the high. Being a little anal because, look at, that's just, if you know me, like, break and retest right there. So being a little picky. I'm not gonna lie. I'm being a little picky. Being a little anal, I know. Being a little anal tonight. Usually I'm just like, all right, guys, I got my buys. I'll see y'all later. Maybe it's because sells are coming eventually. You see, I'm onto it. Just preparing myself. End of the week, gold's at 5K, and we're just all like, what the fuck? What sells? End of the week, gold's at like 5K, and we're just like, oh wait, what sells? Same thing like last week ends up happening. Yeah, around this time too. Oh, what a coincidence. Same time too. Wait, that's Monday. Yeah, Monday night. That is just weird, y'all. That's just weird. It's just weird. I just know gold too well. This is what happens when you know things too well.
So that's why sometimes I just like to sleep in, and just not look at the charts. Hey, man. If we come back later and this thing follows the magic arrows, everybody owes me $1. Or everybody owes me some chicken tenders, all right? Everybody owes me some chicken tenders, because normally I would have jumped on here, just took my buys, and now I'm all over the place. Nah, it's still holding the zone, guys. Like, look at it. Has much changed since the first thing I said when I got on? Not really. If I really look at it, it's still sitting between 48.20, 48.25. We got the Jewish fake out, and then we got the manipulation. I saw that video, the Jewish fake out. I studied it. We gotta come up with our own fake out.
Smart money accumulation.
Smart money accumulation. We got the fake out. We got the dump. Now we need to get above that. If we get above that, it's gone. I'm telling you. I'm on like 3 hours of sleep today. That's it. I'm also on like 3 hours of sleep. Bro, think about it. I streamed until like 3 in the morning. So I went to bed at like 5, woke up at 8:30, 9 a.m., streamed again. Then I streamed again. Might be, might be. Might be your Jewish fake out or your whatever. What do they use? So there's another name people used to use. I forget. If it goes up, y'all owe me some chicken. Someone owes me chicken tenders. I'll just stick to my buys. You guys sells. When sells are happening, y'all let me know, alright? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. What is it? There's like 5 people in the inner circle who always take sells when they're there. So I'll just like, y'all let me know. I'll stick to the buys. We'll make a group for sellers, and then, like, I'll just be the buyer. That's simple. That's our strategy, all right? Chicken tenders, because it's just chicken tenders, I just thought of it, top of my head.
How long does it take?
$1 is just too much. Chicken tenders are, I don't know for what, gold to go up or 4-hour close bearish. Like, I'm waiting for 2 things right now.
Food.
Oh, food at 20 minutes.
So we can go shoot some reels.
20 minutes. Buddy, right now is hammer time. 30-minute just close bullish, right? No, wait, 19 seconds. Done. 1 hour. Y'all know what I'm about to do, don't you? There's that pullback. That's the pullback I like when candles open like that. That's where you have to actually enter on these types of pullbacks, right? You want to enter on pullbacks like that, like when the candle's like bearish like that. When you get a rejection candle, like you actually want to enter on like the pullback candle. Yeah, y'all know what I'm about to do. All right, I'm getting off now. All right, I'm putting my target 48.40. If we take out the low now that we actually made a low, I'll put my stop loss below the low. All right, I'm out. There's my entry. I'm out. I'm gonna wrap it up now. Leo lost his jacket, guys. He's having a bad day, man. Someone DM him, tell him, hey. Yo, man, you see? I was gonna say something. Yo. Yeah. Oh, man. Someone messaged.
Let's open a trade. Let's
right here.
the wrong number. Or is the wrong number?
Well, it's 25. It's in the round number zone. Or you could go for sells at 25, right?
The sales?
Yeah, bro, 25. It might be sells. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
I'm going to buy at 480.
480.
Yeah. No.
4,800.
Yeah, 4,800.
Oh, we already did that twice today, man. That's done.
Yeah,
that's done dust,
yeah.
man. That's done dusted.
Here was like great. Pam. This was a great buy at
48. Oh. Yo, this is Tokyo. This is crazy. This is an interesting Tokyo session. Oh man, 30-minute rejection. Why did I enter again? 30-minute rejection. It might look like over trading, but hey, call it what you want. Take what you need from this lesson. This is a unique lesson, is what we'll call it. Getting rug pulled tonight. Literally rug pulling myself. Up and down. Market's Jewish faking me every single time. It was just sells. It was just sells, Leo. It was just sells, 48.25. It was just sells. That's why people want all my trades. Guys, give us a trade every single time you enter a trade. Okay. Every time you enter, let me know. All right. I'll let you know. This is what it would look like. This is why I say, some of you guys aren't ready for, like most of you guys probably aren't ready to trade with me, like side by side. Maybe like 10% of you are, but not the whole room, right? Maybe like even 5% of you guys. Not everyone's ready to trade next to me. That's a different experience. I think you need like at least like 8 years, probably 6 years to be like take every single trade I take. It's too emotional. Like you would be too emotional. Like even if I told you take the trade, you'd probably be like, nah, wait, like I don't want to take that trade, right? Yeah. Right? How many times am I here? Like, bro, I'm entering. You're like, I'm gonna wait. Nah, because it's too much trades. It's fucking emotional. Yeah. I gotta just put my song on. This is what happens when you slept for like 3 hours and 20. Like this is what happens when you're on like 3 hours of sleep and freaking 3 cappuccinos and that's yeah. Leo's having a worse day, man. Fuck. Look at that 4-hour flip, man. I told you, man. I told you. Remember what I said earlier? I said for 4-hour flips, you could look for sells. I said I'm gonna go for buys, but if the 4-hour flips, that means my buys are wrong. So look for. I gave you. I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. Dudley. I gave myself a Dudley tonight. Wah wah wah. Counts at 392, 468 now. Hey man, I lost $1,000. So 1% is 3,900. So I didn't even lose 1%. So next trade, I'm risking 1%. Be there for it, okay? If you're not there